I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Blakata. Your boy is here a little late today. Keeping in a buck today. Kind of have a little mental breakdown today at work today. So I needed some time. So I was trying to get myself together after work. Long freaking day, long night last night. A lot of stuff going on in the diehard life, man. But anyway, looks like we're down 19-18. Looks like we were kind of like kicking their ass for a hot second, but then the Knicks started to lose their energy. So this is the starters, doing this. Of course, there's gonna be like a little breaking period where we have to like worry about what do you call chemistry issues and stuff like that. So just the energy, I noticed that Josh Hart had a little bit more energy than last time. But as far as like everything else is going on, I feel like the team itself doesn't really have a lot of energy starting off. Now with the starters out there, we're being led by Campaign, and I think Campaign came in the game automatically with a lot of fire. So I'm kind of excited to see him play. A lot of people automatically, we need to get Tyler Kolek on it. He's good, but Campaign is also good too. And I think like you want to talk about leadership, like leading the energy. I just think the energy is really good. When he comes into it, he pushes the ball. He does a really good job running the point as well. So I just kind of like what he brings to the table. Right now we got Mikal in there, so they're trying to figure out Mikal, giving him a little extra minutes here with the second unit. See how that works. One person I kind of like too so far is Sims. Sims has kind of been pushing his weight around, doing his job as far as center is going. So we'll see how that works. Got Landry Shamet just now. I gotta get used to the Landry Shamet, Landry Fields thing, man, because the names are so similar. They're not the same player, but you can't fault the Knick fan for calling him Landry Fields. When he used to be a Knick. Yeah, man. So shout out to Nostalgic Nick in the place. So excuse me, Dannyberry Sports as always. First guy here. Knicks, no deuce today, no doubt. Mikal should be scoring with the second unit. Hey, is that what you want? Is that what we need? That's another question. Is that what we want? Is that what we need? Right now, the energy is in the Wizards court here. You see Jericho Sims fighting there on the back of their center. I'll get the names and stuff together as Precious pushes his way to the basket. There looks like they call a blocking foul. So let me get my stats and stuff up here. Yeah, man. So yesterday was the Knicks fan event, so I was expecting a practice. I thought they was gonna practice, but they didn't practice. They had like a little game show kind of thing in the beginning, which I thought was cute. It was kind of cute seeing them do that, but not for nothing. I kind of was like searching for more of a team thing, but they really emphasize this celebrity game, which I didn't even realize that's what they were gonna do, a celebrity game. So I wasn't that enthusiastic about that, but it was kind of cool to see guys like Jamal Crawford get busy. Allen Houston actually played really good. Quite a few Knicks played good. Alan Harrington surprised me out there. He's fat now. He's not in any kind of game shape. Novak looks like he can still play, man. That dude is crazy, but still can't dribble. But he could shoot his ass off still. I think like if they gave him minutes, I think he still could shoot. If he's just gonna go from 3-point line to 3-point line and don't have to do nothing else, I think he still could play. Yep. So I see somebody says Kolek's in. Nostalgic Nick just said Kolek is in. Yep, he's in the game now. So I'll talk more about that fan event later. There's some players that I actually like to see play on the Wizards, man. You want to talk about Chris Bird? I think Chris Bird's a good player. He got 7 points now. I guess he hit a couple threes in the since he's been in the game. Been in the game about 6 minutes or so. I kind of like him. I'm waiting for him to break through to be like a regular rotational player at least. But I think he has a potential to be like a starter kind of guy. We'll see. Kalible also, from Europe, of course, when they played in the FIBA games, he played in France, I believe. So I'm looking to see what he can do. You got a Carrington there. I'm looking at Carlton Carrington. He just took the Knicks to the basket there. Number 8. Nice little hop step, shooting it right over the top of Jericho Sims there. Beat the shot clock. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, a couple guys, man. You got guys like Alex Starr. These are guys that are brand new to their team. So they're looking to see who's going to stick and who's not. You got guys like Kyle Kuzma. You got Jordan Poole. Just like Kyle Kuzma, he's a bench guy on the championship team. But if he's on his own team, he can get you 18. He can get you 20. He can get you 20 and 5 or whatever. Or even more than that, 7, maybe even 8. He's a decent rebounder. Is he really a power forward or small forward? The today's NBA is so like washed right now. There's like no such thing as positions, So they also got Valanciunas. What's interesting is that Leon Rose and basically the whole front office was talking to Valanciunas before the game. So it could just be some friendly stuff, stuff having to do with agents and whatever. I don't know if he's signed the CAA. But I would really like to get Jonas Valanciunas there just for the simple fact that he's tough. Today he hasn't really done much. 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. That's why this preseason is kind of funky to watch because it's like you can take it with a grain of salt. Like most of the conversations, especially I'm getting a lot of conversations just in my group chats. I'll tell you, I got a few group chats. And guys, they keep talking about the future, what's going to happen, who has upside and all this. I don't like talking like that. I want to watch the game and actually talk about the fucking game. That's like so annoying that the guys keep talking about the future and what could happen and stuff. So like I wish people were more like that with their finances and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't even get money together to get their rent together. They don't even know how they're gonna pay the rent a month from now, but they're gonna talk about the Knicks and the upside and what's gonna happen, 4 months down the line. It's like crazy, man. So it's just annoying. I hate to make those comparisons and stuff like that, man. But I just want to talk about what we're watching, man. What we're watching is what's happening. Oh, it's only preseason. Oh, you guys are putting so much emphasis on it. And that steals the joy from me because this is the process. Preseason is important. That's why I'm doing watch-alongs. That's why I'll be watching it together because, I mean, we looking for that content. We love basketball. Of course, it's a process. Of course, preseason doesn't count. But at the same time, you just want to see how the team builds. You want to be there every step of the way. Right now, like, it doesn't count. Oh, you're making a big deal of it. Yeah, but these little steps here count. And then like 20 games down the road, but oh my God, the Knicks are still not doing that. Well, guess what? They were doing that in preseason when you said it didn't count, right? You know what I'm saying? So if things didn't change if you can't see it change from now and then, then we have a problem, So shout out to the Knicks, I was at the Garden, like I said yesterday. I brought my family, my kids, my wife and my kids there, I had a good time. The kids were kind of like, they're always excited when they come to the arena. My wife this first time all 4 of us have been to the game together. So like if we went and paid regular price, it would have been $1,000. For us 4 at least, you know what I'm saying? Plus, whatever we're going to buy once we get there. So it's actually like a big event, so we only paid $20 and I ended up spending like altogether, including the $20, I might've spent $200, on the night buying stuff and food and whatever else, at the Garden, you know what I'm saying? So, the Garden is making hand over fist, man. 2 broken plays there. The Knicks missed a shot and also the Wizards missed a shot. We got aerials there. So the Knicks tonight are emptying the bench. These are some guys I want to see. I want to see what Ariel can do. So he's out there, got a lot of tape on the shoulder. I want to see if he can because he walks around with his legs too close to together. I don't like the way that looks. So I don't know if you guys watched that. He's wearing the stockings there, He looks shorter than I expected also. I don't think he's 7 feet or anything like that. He might be closer to 6'9". So I'm watching. He gets on the ball there, number 55, and he gets to the Shamet. Shamet always got his head up. I love the way he plays. He finds pressures on the inside. He jumps out to the ball, which I don't like. He should have just sealed this man off and went up for it. Here we go slithering around the paint. Was able to get on the right-hand side and score that basketball. So a good post-up play by Precious. He's not a power forward, man. He's really a small forward trying to be a power forward. And that's the way today's NBA is. I'm gonna be saying that for the rest of my life, man, I guess, with this era. Here goes a 3-point shot. This random guy here with a ponytail. This is Carrington. He launches a 3-point shot. Handsome looking motherfucker, pretty good looking dude. He was Tyler Kolek now being guarded by Carrington. Comes around a nice screen by Ariel. Kolek held the ball too long. Remember, he has the vision. He held the ball too long. He probably should have gave it to Ariel. Here comes Campaign coming around a nice Ariel screen, man. Ariel's setting some good screens today. Kolek back to Cam. Cam has get it up 2 seconds on the shot clock and knocks it down. So listen, Campaign got an ugly ass jump shot, but that shit goes in, man. Coming back all the way on defense, understanding that just got to get back. Able to get in position for the steal. Here he goes, full head of steam here. Fast break. Tries to feed Precious and gives it back to Kolek there. So Kolek gets the layup on the left-hand side. So good heads up pass by Precious. Precious likes to play fast, bro. So that's one thing about this second unit. We got a lot of speed and we got a lot of hands out there. Guys are getting in the mix. I like what Ariel is bringing off the bench here. Nice give and go there by the Wizards. It's broken up by the Knicks. Here comes Kolek trotting up the court. Gives it over to Shamet. Back to Kolek for a transition 3. Give it to me. Nope, he misses that. Here comes the Wizards. I don't know who's on here because, like I said, the last game, this preseason, so I guess all the apps aren't working, so I can't tell who's in the game for the Wizards at the moment. But Cameron Payne, does a really good job keeping his head up. Precious there, I would like to see Precious be a little bit more aggressive as a big man, but he gets the ball and he cuts on the inside there. He goes Kohler, bring the ball up the court. Nice and simple, nice and slow. Ariel is trying to set a screen there. Little things about a point guard. As soon as the center gets in position for the screen, you kind of need to take the screen because you don't want to get the center mixed up in there and get called for an illegal screen or something like that, moving pick or that type of thing. So anyway, inbounds after a foul, it goes Ariel. Ariel's put the balls on the floor there. So Ariel's a little short because shout out to what's my man's name? Shout out to Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley is a legit 6'11", and Ariel looks small. There's another miss by the Wizards here. You got Shamet with the ball. Campaign walking with his head up, looking around. You can see the whole floor. Precious fakes a 3. He probably should have launched it. Gives it over to Ariel. Ariel's been showing some ball handling here, being able to get in position there. Good look there by Kolek to find Ariel. So Ariel looks busy. I actually like what I see with Ariel today, as compared to the Summer League. I think Summer League, they got shell-shocked a little bit, because it's not really like an NBA-style game. It's more like a glorified pickup game. But here, with assignments and stuff like that, I think Ariel looks really good. Here goes Campaign again, trying to get Ariel in a cut move there. Shamet, looking to get Kolek the ball. Kolek gets into the dotted line and knocks that down. This guy, Kolek, it's going to be tough because now the Knicks, they went on a nice little run. Kolek comes in there. Immediately, Kolek comes in there and starts playing well. But the thing about it, man, I don't think you could bench Cameron Payne, though. Just because Kolek is playing good, too, doesn't mean that you have to bench Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne's playing good. So what the hell do we do here? Because, Kolek and Cameron Payne are both playing good, but then you got Deuce McBride also. Deuce McBride has been playing good also. So, Shamet has to play. Shamet has been playing really good too. So those are 4 guards, bro. Those are 4 guards coming off the bench. Where the hell are we playing these guys? Now I'm looking at Ariel. I'm intrigued now. Like I said, Ariel did not look good in Summer League. Look like his legs were stuck together. Today he's been setting some really master blaster, picks and cutting to the basket nice and smooth too, man. I really like that with a lot of energy, with his arms flailing and creating space and stuff. So I really like what I'm seeing from Ariel. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. Precious is kind of like playing confident a little bit. He might not be my favorite player on the team, but he can finish with confidence and he's rotating well and stuff. So the energy is not there the way that I would like it, but that's his personality. So I just think, from what I'm seeing here, I don't know how you bench anybody. I don't know how you bench anybody coming off the bench right now. You know what I'm saying? So now with Sims coming off the bench behind Cat, watching Ariel. Can Ariel fill that spot too, man? I don't know, man. I really don't know. So maybe Sims gets benched, then maybe Ariel eventually gets I don't know what to say. We have a lot of guys that are like basically, what do you want to say? Like laterally, good. It's not like one person is automatically better than the next. These guys are all playing really good off the bench here. If anything, if you want to be funny, just calling it from what I see, not based on the future and what should happen or XYZ. Guys like Mikal Bridges. I don't think Mikal Bridges has been playing good. Mikal Bridges right now has 6 points today. Most of his shots have been like off of turnovers where he just ends up basket hugging kind of and scores. So he has like 6 points today with that. 2 rebounds. Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson doing what he does. Karl Anthony Towns hasn't scored, only got one. OG still hasn't scored. So if you want to talk about it, today Josh Hart actually is playing a good floor game. He hasn't scored though, but he had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. So Josh Hart is on it today. OG and Mikal Bridges are not on it, man. So I mean, like there's guys on the bench that are outplaying these two guys. So we're gonna rely on these guys to do a lot. And so far in preseason, they're still just kind of going through the motions here. You know what I'm saying? So it could be just the way that they practice. We'll see once the season starts, all of a sudden they turn it on, and they start showing a little bit more. But so far the energy with the team, the two guys that are lacking in it the most right now is OG and Mikal Bridges. So it's gotta be said, it gotta be noted, man. Definitely. All right, so East Blue Drew, he says in here, he says, I'm not worried about Mikal. Cat in the garden bricking it. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it either, but it has to be said, you can't say that they're not doing it because they are like kind of like bricking it up right now. Here goes Chris Burt, misses that. So shot clock violation there, I believe. So Nick's gonna bring it in here. Shout out to Kolek. I like the white boy flip flop in the front. Love it. He goes campaign there, walking to bring the ball up the court, hopping and skipping, looking around. Does a good job of sealing the ball, keeping it away from the defender. Comes across the screen. Good screens there by Ariel. Ariel's coming down and sealing off his man too. Very active too, and his legs are not together. So they must be watching this podcast because Ariel's legs are not stuck together today. He's keeping a nice wide base, and I like that. Here goes Shamit now, about to get the ball inside there. Here comes Freaky Deaky. What's his name? Mr. Jordan Poole. Always got the tongue out his mouth. So let's see what we got going on here. You got Shamit over to Ariel. Ariel, nice little curl out. Ariel is small, man, compared to the other guys here. It's Nick's ball swiped out by Jordan Poole. But definitely, I need to know how tall Ariel is. What did they list him as? Because he looks like he might be like 6'9". Where's Ariel at? Let me see if I can click it here on the side. Shamit with a 3, no good. Here comes. So they list him at 6'11". I don't think he's 6'11". Because he looks smaller than he looks a lot smaller than Marvin Bagley. So another missed shot by the Wizards. So we're basically in a brick fest right now. Basically the whole second quarter hasn't been much scoring. Here comes Karen Payne going one-on-one here, going baseline, gets all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Shamit. Shamit gets it to Precious, almost went around the screen. Precious said, you know what, let me take it myself. And Ariel's there to clean up. You got Marvin Bagley underneath him trying to keep away from him. So that's 2 dunks there by Ariel, man. Ariel knows what to do when he gets it. He gets up high and dunks it hard. Marvin Bagley looked like he's going through the motion as well. I mean, Ariel is really playing with a lot of energy. Here comes a push off by CRISPR. Nice up and under move. No good there. We have Ariel with the rebound. So Ariel's bringing the ball up the court. It looks kind of smooth, bringing it up too. Gives it over to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne cuts on the inside, takes another hard screen there, Ariel. The Precious wide open with his feet together, misses a 3-point shot. Here comes the Wizards. Jordan Poole throws it up. Precious is there to stop it. I believe that's Kuzma. Kuzma has the ball, looking to figure something out. He goes Jordan Poole now, coming around a Kuzma screen. Not a good screen. It's getting good defense. Poole with a bullshit step back 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So it was a broken play. Nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden he throws up a 3 and it goes in. Wow, he's such a great player. So the Knicks are going to call a timeout. It's 32-28 right now. So, I mean, so far, at least with the second unit here, I'm enjoying what I'm watching. I'm not too sure what happened in that first quarter because I didn't really get to watch too much of the first quarter when the starters was out there. But just judging by the box score, if you want to be a box score judge, OG and Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges, didn't necessarily play all that great. Like I said, Mikal Bridges did have 6 points, but I saw him score those 6 points, and they all were basically like basket hugging kind of points, or for a turnover, and then he took off, opened up, and got a little layup there. So it's all good. Yeah, man. Speaking of all good, it seems like a lot of people doing watch-alongs now. All of a sudden, I see. I just noticed that Knicks Recap is doing a watch-along. Knicks Recap literally lives like one building down from me. I see him in the neighborhood every once in a while in the distance. So I mean, he puts in a lot of work, man. That guy got over 10,000 subscribers. Because he puts in a lot of work. He's like constantly doing content, if it's not short form. It's long form. He's doing night podcasts. He's doing day podcasts. He's doing interviews. He's doing Twitter spaces. So he got a lot of time on his hands, man. So, more power to him. So now he's doing watch-alongs now. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? So got another person to take a look at. You know, I don't give a fuck about mentioning anybody. I mention recap. I wonder if guys mention me on their podcast. You know, I mention everybody. You know, whether or not they invite me on their show or not. I know them. I met them in person and stuff like that. Whether or not they invite me on the show or whatever, you know, it's on them. I don't invite nobody on this show, Harley. You know, because I really don't have time. Literally, I just came in out the street when I started this pod. You know, so you know, it's not like I'm like, you know, hey guys, can you come on my pod? No, I'm not really doing that. You know, but you know, I'm just saying, just kind of just talking it out. Let me see what East Blue Drew is saying here. East Blue Drew has been holding me down a lot, man. Last season, sometimes it was just him and a couple guys in there just throwing stuff out there, especially for like the dog days of the season when we were just waiting for the damn season to be over. You know, shout out to East Blue Drew. He said, "Man, I know Sim sick, sick the crowd. What? I know Sims sick. The crowd get hype every time Ariel does something. He got, but you know what? I get what you're trying to say, but you know, it's on Sims. You know, because Sim, you know, is a novelty with the dunking, being able to jump out the gym and stuff like that. It's a novelty. At this point now, he's been with the Knicks for a while, so he should have the you know the inside you know look on the backup center spot. But Ariel, you know, like I said, you know, he's been playing pretty good, even though he hasn't registered a rebound. I got to refresh this here because the stats are not being refreshed. You know, I hate preseason because things just don't work the way they should. But I'm just taking a look here. Ariel has 4 points. He has 2 rebounds, so he's playing good here in 5 minutes. Very active, very active. I'm very impressed, man. So that's one thing that I had a knock on him, and he came through, and he's playing really good. Shout out to Geraldine in the place. Hey Geraldine, I saw you ask for the what do you call the fantasy, you know, NBK. I mean not NBK, the Die Hard Knicks fantasy league. I would like to do it again, you know, but you know, I think NBK kind of soured me on that because everybody complains too much. Everybody wants it their way, their way, their way. Oh, if I can't have it my way, I don't want to be down with it. So I don't like. It's starting to like sour me a little bit, but that's all part of being a commissioner. As you got Brunson back in the game, and he pushed the ball up here. You got Towns in there, so let's get into some basketball. Towns is pushing, trying to get some position there. A lot of contact. I mean, they're not even saying anything, but Brunson gets the ball. Nice give and go from Towns and Brunson. So Brunson full head of steam there. So the Knicks are trying to take advantage of Karl-Anthony Towns' ability to pass to give Brunson some nice, easy sprints to the basket, so he has to work so hard. So I like that. I like that look. Here comes with Knicks with another turnover. So the Knicks have been getting into passing lanes and at least disrupting the Wizards a lot today, you know, forcing them to create little turnovers. You know, so Brunson there, full head of steam. Looks like he's trying to get some smoke out, you know, get some wearing those sneakers there. You know, 2 afterburner moves all the way to the basket. He looks good. You know, Brunson always looks like he's in shape, like he's ready to play, you know, at all times. You know, that's a good model to have. You know, so that he's taking some free throws now. It's 34-28. So I mean, you know, with the fantasy league, you know, I will do it again. So, but I'm kind of going to go through the fantasy league and take a look at it and see who actually competed last year, who actually was actually contributing, and then maybe I'll open it up to some new people. You know, like I got guys here, East Blue Drew, you know, Cream Grant, some you know, nostalgic Nick. Any of you guys would like to get it up? I might just delete the entire roster and then just invite everybody again. You know, open up some roster spots and see if you guys would like to play. So if you like to play in the chat, let me know right now since I'm talking about it. If you'd like to do the fantasy league, I do 20 teams. 20 teams, you know, it keeps it, you know, kind of close to what the real thing is. And then, you know, we do live drafts and you get some obscure players at the end. As Valanciunas shoots a 3, kind of like short arm that. Here comes number 13 with a 3-point shot off the swing. You know, so miss a 3, catch a long rebound, swing it, and then shoot another one. Shit is whack, man. Here comes the Knicks here. Josh Hart pushing the ball, trying to find OG. OG sure doesn't like to shoot the ball, man. He just threw a shovel pass inside to Brunson. He should have just put it up. And it goes currently the Towns with an air ball there. So Knicks look sloppy, man. Sloppy. A lot of potential, of course potential. You know, it's not going to be this way later on. But right now it is. Yeah, man. So, you know, once again, if you guys listening and you're interested in a fantasy league, you know, this year, I'm gonna do it. But just let me know if you're interested right now, and then I'll just keep my mind, keep a spot open for you guys. It goes OG finally created his own shot and finally took the shot. You know, we need somebody to take a shot, man. The OG, I didn't believe it's like OG's first freaking shot in like 2 games already. So it goes the Wizards came down on the transition, was able to beat the Knicks down score. It goes Brunson coming across a little screen. wide open, man. Wizards are not paying attention, and Brunson's just knocking it down. So Brunson is in midseason form, huh? He looks like he doesn't need to be in preseason. Like maybe they should shut him down or whatever. But it's only 4 games. Here we go, another corner 3-point shot. So the Wizards are just, they just coming down, and whoever wants to shoot it, just shoot it. Mikal Bridges with a no-look pass there to Brunson, and then Brunson again, he kind of got nicked a little bit. Rebound by the Wizards. So the Wizards are bringing the ball up the court. Let's see what they run here. Stands there, 3-point shot is there. Going to drive a little bit. Inside, off-balance layup, no good. Knicks with the rebound. Here they come. Josh Hart has it. Brunson is running really hard. He wants that layup. Inside for the up and under, gets blocked. He's going to get a foul. So Brunson's out there getting some sprints in, man. Looks good. Not afraid to let it out here in the preseason. You got this guy Saab Carr. I mean, his name is Alex Carr. Alex Sarr. That's a Wizards player there. Brunson. He's at the elbow looking for a Karl-Anthony Towns screen. He doesn't take it. Spins, and he got my man in the mix there. I don't know who that is guarding him, but he's cooking his ass. It goes Jordan Poole with out of pocket move to the basket. He was able to finish it off balance there. He's gonna get the and one. Yeah. I hate watching trash basketball players. Like Jordan Poole there. Just looking to just throw it up. God, please go in, and it goes in. So he feels himself. He's not really a good basketball player. I know he won a championship with Golden State, but to me, I don't think that dude is a good basketball player, man. He's just like he just seems like a kid, like he's a grown man, but he's a kid. All these guys are kids, not for nothing. But, some guys are like built to win. Some guys are really about that life, about that basketball life. And I don't think Jordan Poole really is, though. I just think he's about whatever he's about there, the young boy stuff. I don't think he's really about anything more than that. So Josh Hart here on a nice little cut to the basket there. Gives it over to OG. OG's begging for the ball. He was begging for it. Comes inside, mid-range jump shot, knocks that down. If he wants it, he can get it. OG can get those shots all day long, but he has to want it. Here goes Jordan Poole, a nice give and go. They didn't give it to him. Back out to Sarr. What a weird name. OG in the passing lanes, man. So OG's been getting some steals. What does OG have right now? OG is credit for 1 steal. Almost got one just now. So I mean, like I said, these guys must be watching these podcasts, man, because OG was had no energy. Now he comes in after being substituted. All of a sudden, he's a ball of energy right now. So here we go. The Wizards are trying to drive and kick. That's all they're trying to do. Number 0 misses another 3. Here goes a guy here, Sarr, with another rebound, and he just snatched it right out of his hands. Karl-Anthony Towns just ripped it right out of Sarr's hands. Sarr got to get got to get his weight up. Shout out to working out here. I got some grips. My man Sarr might need to get some grips going on here. This is 150 pounds here, I believe. This is 150 pounds. Where's the thing at? Yep, 150. So 150 pounds. So I have it here sometimes. I'm going to bring it into the car so I can squeeze it up in the car. I guess another fucking 3 by the Wizards. So they have nothing going on. They just got the ball, and whoever gets it, just throw the 3-point shot up. Whatever happens, happens. Meanwhile, the Knicks are actually actively trying to run some type of offense. Brunson takes a screen from Towns to find OG in the corner. Towns in position. He gets up and he gets blocked. Falls to the floor. Pops back up. A couple things, man. Like him on the inside too. He doesn't really like finish strong. Karl-Anthony Towns, from what I see, it's a good rebound there. But even though Valanciunas was there, Valanciunas did foul him. I still think that he should have been able to square up and still score that bucket, even though he got fouled. I don't think there was a reason for him to be off balance. He should just turn around, square, and just score. He's 7 feet tall. So that's one thing about Karl-Anthony Towns. He's not. Sometimes he shows aggression. Right now it's preseason, so I guess he's like, not really going that hard. But I hate that though. Shout out to number 32. Who was number 32 on the Knicks, man? It's a famous one. Give me somebody famous that had 32 guys. Somebody that's like a fan favorite. That just gives it away right there. Trying to see who else we got there. So Geraldine. Oh, it's Mr. Harrington here. What's good, Harrington? It's my guy there. So Geraldine says she would like to do the fantasy, right? As Knicks make a good defensive play there. Washington was out of bounds. Yeah, I should do it. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to take a look at it when I get a chance. Maybe after this game. I kind of want to go to the gym. I've been like fiending to go to the gym. I don't want to miss another day because I missed yesterday because of the Knicks game, the Knicks fan event. I missed the gym yesterday, so I kind of got to go now. So East Blue Drew, man. Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson is dribbling too much. Finally gets it to Karl Anthony Towns. He's hesitating there. He's comes in out now. He's a clear out now. He's a little stutter step, forcing his way in there. A lot of contact by Sara. Comes in there. Nice little shot. Little finesse shot, kind of like a running hook shot. Little steal by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with a bullshit fadeaway shot that he didn't need to take. But it's preseason, right? Jordan Poole now, one dribble, gives it over to Sar, just pulls up for three and knocks it down. That is so garbage, man. I hate watching the NBA the way it is now. Just some bum ass motherfucker just standing there. They throw it to him. Doesn't have his feet set. Doesn't have his shooting. Does not in position to shoot. Throws it up and it goes in. Wow, what a great player. Goes Brunson there. I would like to see Brunson give it up to Karl a little bit quicker, man. So what are they calling an illegal screen on Karl? On Towns, I'm talking about. So I don't know about that, But that's the thing. Brunson, if the screener is there, you need to take the screen and you need to give the ball to the guy, because then you put like I said, I literally said that a few minutes ago. You put the screener in a position where they're gonna get caught for like a an illegal screen or something like that. And that's exactly what happened with Karl Anthony Towns. So here goes Mikal Bridges. He's trying to get himself going. He's talking to himself. Oh, he's wide open. He's talking to himself so much he's wide open, and he gets clapped to the ground there. But he's too busy being frustrated talking to himself. I don't know if he was talking to the bench or whoever. He was like in his own head just now. They didn't even realize he was open. So that's interesting. Look, nice little steal there, Mikal Bridges. But as you can see, Mikal Bridges trying to get himself hyped. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna show the play after, but good play there. Him getting in the passing lanes, good defense, trying to get himself hyped up, get himself into the game. He needs it. Yeah, man. So you swear number 8 looks like Randall. That's OG. OG's out there for the Knicks wearing number 8. Who's number 8 on the Wizards? So let me scroll down. I just want to try to catch up with you guys. It says we have 82 comments here. So I don't know. I don't think I missed that many comments. Sheesh. So I'm just trying to see if anybody. Oh, Oldhead is here. I see Oldhead. It goes on number 20. Sorry, just take that ball from that bum ass motherfucker. He goes OG all the way to the basket. Just a poor attempt at the basket there. He gets blocked. So OG falls on the floor. I don't like the way he looked. He looked like he hurt himself. Freak it. Sar's a bum. Every time he tries to put the ball on the floor, they need to just take it from him, man. He's garbage. Because Jordan Poole off a screen. Just bullshit. Look at the guy getting the rebound. Bullshit. Look at the guys fighting on the inside. Bullshit. Brunson now. He's going to have Josh, but he said, fuck you, Josh. And then Josh gets called for a travel there because Brunson did not make the right play there. Brunson should have just shot it. If he's going to get that deep, just shoot it. Look at OG, man. Just give me that shit, man. You bum ass. Now, right here, OG should be already in the air. But he lost the handle. But what I like is that all the Knicks were right there. That was really good. So Oldhead is saying Linsani had it for a few weeks, maybe a month of good basketball, and refused to play in the playoffs. I think Linsani got his ass locked up by Miami. Good defense there by the Knicks. Josh Hart came in there for the block. Here goes Brunson. Brunson said, "Y'all want to score," but Mikal Bridges said, "You're not passing well, so I want my own buckets, man." So Mikal Bridges looks like he's taking control here. Here he goes fighting there, getting in there for the steal. So they didn't call nothing. That will be Jordan Poole was trying to get the shot up there before the shot clock went out. Good defense by Mikal Bridges. He just took it up another notch. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So this is the first time when Mikal Bridges look like he's awakened, because he's like out there trying to get the ball. He's calling for it, kind of looked like he a little frustrated there. Like he wanted the ball just now. Looked like he was kind of frustrated. I'm seeing some people in the crowd kind of looking at him, clapping his hands and stuff. So Mikal Bridges looks like he's a little pouty. Gonna get used to these guys' personalities as time goes on. But it looks like Mikal Bridges wanted the ball there. Look, he was like calling for it. That's gonna be an issue, man. Guys are gonna have to they're really gonna have to be unselfish. So the player I'm thinking about with number 32, of course, is Herb Williams. Herb Williams wore 32 for a while. Yeah, so Oldhead saying that Hawk Porty is listed at 6'11. He don't look it though, because this guy Marvin Bagley is supposed to be 6'11. And Marvin Bagley looked taller than him, Maybe it's just the way that how Ariel, Hawk Porty is. I don't like saying his last name because it sounds so close to Hawk Tui. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for him. the name is so close to that. But Ariel, I call him Ariel, and then it's like the freaking Little Mermaid too, man. So it's like the Little Mermaid doing hot tour on you, right? Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna scroll it down here. Let me see what else is going on. Anybody else new popping in here? I see Mega, mix. Mega is in the place saying what up to everybody. Got I already mentioned Kareem Grant. Yeah, Kareem Grant in the place to be. All right, East Blue Drew, what you saying here? He said that's what's upsetting about Sims is that has so much potential. Yeah, that's not, at this point, guys, it's not my problem. Like same thing with Mitchell Robinson. And people can tell, the beast from the East and all this other bullshit from Mitchell Robinson. But it's like entering the 7th year and he's not ready to play today. You know what I'm saying? So it's not my fault. It's not my problem that the guy's been around for 7 years and he can't play. He hasn't gotten better either, man. It's crazy. Yeah, so there's something wrong with these chats. It says I'm missing 95 chats. I don't think it's that many people. Sheesh. Harlem CEO in the place to be. What up? What up? Got Julian Bloom, Mr. Knicks Live here. Yeah, Julian Bloom, we all know him, for guys that are familiar with the fan base. He's been in chats like crazy, but he puts out his own content also on the Knicks Live. So I think people should say that, Shout out to Still Knicks. I was on Still Knicks show. That's what remind me of Still Knicks. Say, Julian Bloom in the place, but it literally says Knicks Live there. So I wanted to say something when he said it, but I couldn't stay. I had to leave. After like 45 minutes to an hour, I had to leave, so I couldn't really get the word in. But it's my channel now, so I can say what I want to say there. No, not at the game today. I was at the fan event yesterday though. Yeah, so as far as Knicks games too, I kind of stressed myself out for being at the home opener. So you know what? I think I'm not gonna go. Just for the simple fact that I've been stressing out about not going to the home opener. So I don't think I'm gonna go. We'll see. Shout out to what's my man's name? Lord have mercy. Generation JL, that's my guy. I haven't seen him in a while. He hit me up. He wanted to go to the game together. I just didn't have it last week. This week, I got it was a little bit better this week, but I'm just looking at it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go, man. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would like to see if there's anybody getting up together for game one. I know everybody wants to be at the Garden for game one, but how many people are gonna be hanging out outside the Garden, man? So that's something I would love to do. To try to, meet up with some people and get some drinks and just enjoy some time. So I'm probably going to ask around if anybody's not going to the game, can we get up together and get some drinks and really enjoy ourselves, So Bagley rocking a huge afro. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. He's a little bit skinny too, so he appears taller. Like I said, Ariel's definitely was very active, man. Very active. It kind of impressed me, Yeah, man. Eru don't play. Yeah, man, there's different parts of my personality. Being here in front of the camera is one part of my personality. My friends and people that I enjoy talking to, they know this part of my personality. But at work, I kind of don't really say much. Today, I didn't really say much to the guys. I just small talking, joking around and stuff, that type of thing. But not really, this Eru. It's a different Eru. It's like professional Eru when I'm at work. When nobody else is being professional, I'm trying to be professional a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm trying to maintain because I hate being at work. Who the fuck likes being at work? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Everybody has their thing. He says, you talk with Freeze, and then I think you would like it over there. Talk with Freezy and them. Yeah, Freezy is dope, But here's the thing, like I mentioned it the last podcast, being on large panels to me is not it's starting to get not fun. Because shout out to Still Knicks. They do their thing. Ron and John is my guys. But you got 6 guys on the panel. You know what I'm saying? And then not for nothing, we didn't really start talking Knicks until like 30 minutes into the show. You know what I'm saying? So, so I mean, it's kind of like tough to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you got that many people on the panel, it's really hard to do it. Shout out to Steph. I think Steph does a really good job of getting the asking the questions right, and getting guys involved. Steph does a really good job with that on her show. Shout out to Sim. Sim is the master at that, I think. He's always had all kind of, shenanigans going on in the chat, in the panel, I should say. He's their OG original panel. used to have like seven, be like eight guys in the panel, and somehow everybody's rocking. Everybody's whatever. Send mute guys and block guys and all kind of stuff. Bring guys back, kick them off, and all that. And Sim was always in control, even if it was madness on the thing. So Sim is forever going to be the best when it comes to large panels and stuff. But just I just this season around, man, I kind of don't feel like yelling at nobody, because listening to people's takes and stuff like that, for me, not saying anything, I'm getting angry. You guys know me, what I'm saying. Sometimes you could look at me, oh bro, look at you was getting angry over there. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to people go on and on about shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't fucking want to hear it. Especially if you're on a freaking 10-man panel for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and it gets annoying sometimes, especially if you're a content creator and you like to talk too, and then one person is saying some shit, and I'm just like, yo, man, wait a second, man, shut the fuck up, man, But anyway. So we had halftime. I didn't realize it was literally at halftime because I know I started the game short. I kind of just ranting to you guys here, just making sure I say what's up to everybody. So that all started because I was talking about Knicks live here. Yeah, man, no doubt. So I mean, I got to get myself organized, definitely, man. So we'll figure it out. Like the last time we hanged out with the Morning Brew crew, who was not even in existence anymore. The Morning Brew crew, I thought that was dope. Me and Julian got to hang out with each other. That was really cool, man. Also shout out to what's my man's name? Oh my god, from Nick and Ish. My man, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Yeah, but my guys here, Roberto Torres is in the place. He says team looks good. Cat got MSGitis. Defense looks championship quality. Yeah, getting into passing lanes. It looks nostalgic. So, speaking of nostalgic Knicks, right? The defense of the Knicks looks very nostalgic. It looks very 1960s, 1970s Knicks. Like Clyde Frazier Knicks. You're talking about Dave the Butcher and those guys. Those guys, they used to get into the passing lanes and they used to start the fast break. And that's what we got our bread and butter. So I would love for the Knicks to get back to that. Get that hands on the ball and fly up the court on defense, and get the transition buckets. I would love that. I'm quite sure you guys will love it too. But this halftime report doesn't seem like it's going to be as interesting as other ones. But since it just started and I kind of just need to get into it. Right now, the Wizards, started off the game 22-19. Then the Knicks came through in the second quarter, 35-17. So that's what makes the Knicks, have the lead now, 54-39. Somebody mentioned defense. It's definitely this defense right here is what got us back into the game. So that's going to save us a lot of times. So where the Knicks don't really have the offense going for themselves, them being able to get into passing lanes or just being quick enough to stop guys or whatever. Mikal Bridges was able to take his game to the next level there. He got mad. He was talking to himself, started calling for the ball. OG also got mad and started calling for the ball at one point. You know what I'm saying? So, it's good to see that. The guys need to get aggressive, get hungry. Don't get selfish, though. You know what I'm saying? But, knowing that the ball is coming to you, and if you think you have a shot, take the shot. Don't force it. The ball needs to move, but we got to trust other guys to move the ball, too. I would like to see Cat's energy get up, and I would like to see Brunson let the ball go, because Brunson kind of holds the ball too long trying to create his own shot. It works, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the Knicks were trash and he was the only guy. But he's not the only guy now. So, we're going to have to figure that out as time goes on here. So we're going to get into the game charts and stuff. Let me adjust this really quick, guys. So I think halftime report for me is probably like one of the most the funnest things to do here when I do these watch-alongs. So on the left-hand side, we got the shot charts. Prototypical here. In most NBA teams, they shoot a lot of shots at the rim and mostly three-pointers. So as you can see, the Wizards are really taking like transition threes, walking up and just shooting it at the top of the key. A couple of missed shots in the middle. All those X's have to do with the Knicks defense. Knicks did a really good job of getting into the passing lanes there and preventing scoring in the mid-range. At the basket, you can't really do much about that. These catching rebounds and just getting putbacks, or Knicks on the rotation might get beat a little bit, and they get a couple layups and stuff. It's the NBA, what you're gonna do. But they shot 34%. 47 shots. The Knicks shot 40% with 53 shots. So the Knicks so far have been putting up more shots than their opponents. So the Knicks have been playing faster. That's really good here. As you can see, the Knicks almost didn't miss any shots there at the rim. So a lot of points in the paint. So I'm looking to see that stat later on down the line here. As far as the Knicks, same thing, a lot of top of the key 3-point shots, but the Knicks are running their offense at least, So most of these threes that especially the X's in the corners for these corner threes, These are all offensive, shots according to like how we're trying to manufacture shots. And as you can see, a lot of floaters and mid-range jump shots there from a lot of guys. Mikal Bridges, OG Brunson had a couple. Who else? A couple other people had some shots there in the paint. So this is prototypical Knicks. Knicks can score all over the court. When Julius was there, you would see more elbow stuff, right just inside the 3-point line between the baseline and the 3-point line. You would see more made baskets there, but that was because of Julius. So we don't have Julius anymore, so we're not going to really get much scoring there. And I call it the cheeks of the court. We're not really going to get much scoring there this season. So it's interesting. We'll see how that develops as time goes on. Biggest lead for the Knicks is 15. So it's been back and forth. Right now, the Knicks are back up again. Like I said, 54-39. That is a score. Rebounding wise, the Knicks are down rebounding, 30-34. So this year, that's going to definitely be different because last year we was known to dominate teams with the rebounding. This time around, we don't have a good rebounding team, because we don't have a Julius, we don't have a Mitchell Robinson or Hartenstein. We don't have these major rebounders there. Josh Hart, of course, helped out as well. But, early in the year, even when Josh Hart wasn't starting, we just was a good rebounding team, always. So this year, I think we're going to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to rebounding at times. So we're a different team now. So assist-wise, the Knicks are up today. I expect the assists to be up just for the simple fact that we're going to be playing better defense. Look at the steals. I think the Knicks are probably going to lead the league in steals this year. 9 steals today. We had a lot of steals last game. I think the Knicks might lead the league in steals. We'll see how that plays out also. Block shots, we don't really necessarily have a shot blocker. A lot of the steals that we get are going to be called blocks, as well. So we'll see. Turnovers, as always, the Knicks are always low with the turnovers. 4 turnovers is fantastic. 16 turnovers for the Washington Wizards. So that's basically the game right there. Both teams are not really shooting the best from the 3-point line or the field. Free throw line, is right up there, 100% and 88%. I don't know how many makes or misses there. The Knicks are dominating the paint, 34-18, as I showed you earlier. Second chance points, 8-5, we're up on that, and fast breaks points of 8-2. So we basically did the same thing the last game. So I think this is going to be a trend. I think even though the Knicks aren't like going to be a good rebounding team, we're still going to be able to get a lot of points in the paint just because of the way that we play. So I think we're gonna dominate points in the paint this year. Second chance points, even though we're not a big rebounding team, I just think the effort, since we have the effort, we're gonna get a lot more second chance points than the opposite teams. And that's nothing to do with Mitchell Robinson, obviously, because he's not playing. So the offensive rebound machine, but we don't need that because of the way that we play. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, fast break points, that's going to be up. I think we're going to dominate most teams fast break wise this year because just the simple way that we play, personnel and our defense and stuff like that. So that's a lot of fun, man. So let's get into the box score. Let's look at the Wizards first. This is there. Got Kyle Kuzma there, -17. Who else is the high negative? We got Jonas Valanciunas, who I gave him an endorsement, -23. All this plus and minus stuff. The reason why it's negative because they're losing. They're losing by a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, so this kind of like overblown stat. But I just mentioned it because I thought it was funny. Shout out to Kuzma, kind of like going through the motions today. Alex Carr, has potential. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Very active stat line there. But he's like a shrimp, like a pipsqueak. So the Knicks should not even allow him to move. He should not be able to score. He hit a 3-point shot or whatever. He should not be able to do anything. As long as the Knick is in front of him because he's really, really weak. I don't care about him. Valanciunas, like I said, also going through the motions. Only 2 points, 3 rebounds. Play 11 minutes. I took a look at his stats too. If you look at his stats per 36 minutes, he actually is a really good player. You're talking about 20-something points per game and like rebounds up into the 15s, 13, 14, 15s. That kind of reminds me of Cantor, because Cantor couldn't play defense either, but neither can Valanciunas. But Valanciunas at least is a little bit tough. He can play his position pretty well. But the block shots were actually up pretty much too if you look at the 36 minute stats there. But anyway, this is basically the Wizards there. Jordan Poole is trash, man. Coulibaly, I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do. What else? I thought Carrington played really well. And you got some other guys there. Marvin Bagley looked like he was going through the motions too. But we're back in business now. Game's about to start again. Who's the star of the Knicks here? Josh Hart played pretty good. Brunson and has been playing like he plays. And I thought Mikal Bridges turned it on for a hot second also. So let's see what we do now here. We got the Wizards with the ball. Let me get the score back up here. Wizards with the ball. They got Valanciunas on the inside. So that's what Valanciunas does. If you want to start the game and just get a quick point on the board, Valanciunas is good to get you a like quick little hammer shot, just to start the quarter. So that's what he did for the Wizards just now. So Brunson is trying to figure it out. Gets Mikal Bridges there. He probably should have put the shot up, but the ball swings around to give Karl-Anthony Towns a wide open 3-point shot, and he kind of short armed it, or long armed it, I should say. So they're gonna call a legal screen, maybe an offensive foul there by Valanciunas there, him fighting with Karl-Anthony Towns there. So his beard hurts him. He's rubbing his beard a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody taking a listening to what I'm saying here. You got the Mets Yankees Subway World Series. It could happen. We won the last time they did it when they had Mike Piazza and those guys. Here goes OG in the spot, dribbling around, shoots the ball off balance. Like, I mean, if you're gonna take the shot, you got to square up and take the shot. People don't like when I say square up, but OG just now, the big defensive player, OG just got beat by this bum ass Sar dude. Just got beat on the back door, not paying attention. Poor shot on offense and got beat easily back door by a bum. So he goes, Brunson picks up his dribble, gives it to Karl-Anthony Towns. He has it, trying to get back to Brunson. So I see Karl-Anthony Towns is deferring to Brunson a little bit. Josh trying to get other guys involved there. Mikal Bridges finally hits a 3. So I think Mikal Bridges is percolating. He looks like he's percolating. I can see that the intensity is there for him. Karl-Anthony Towns still looks a little lackadaisical a little bit. Brunson is really playing hard there. He just caused an offensive foul there. Good play by Brunson, because this guy Valanciunas is a little bit too much touchy-feely there. And Brunson, that's one thing about Brunson. He's super smart, man. He can sense this guy's about to do something, so then he stands there and lets him do it. So you can't get mad. Definitely can't get mad. Oh, yeah. East Blue Drew is already on the shenanigans here. I feel you, man. I feel you. Here goes Karl-Anthony Towns here on the elbow, looking to give it off to Mikal Bridges there. Sets a good screen to get him open. Karl-Anthony Towns, nice little cut there. Missed another shot. So he's like feeling it, a little bit. So, I mean, if Karl-Anthony Towns can't score, then it's a problem, These little chippy shots and stuff like that, he needs to make those, It's early. You're making a big deal about it. Okay. Brunson now, left-hand side. In and out dribble. He's back in action. Right there, he just missed a fall-away shot there. He would have made that. You could see Brunson would make these shots if this was like, go time. But Brunson's ready to go. He's ready to he's trying to shake the cobwebs out. He looks like he might have lost a little bit of weight. Last year, Brunson looked kind of stocky last year. He looks a little light today. His shoulders look a little light. His face and his neck looks a little light. So that's good. Came into camp in great shape. So we'll see how that plays out. He looks a little bouncy. Brunson walks very hard. He walks like a tank. But right now, early in the season, it looks nice, loosey-goosey. Here he goes here, getting the free throw going on here. So get ready, man. That hair that he has is going to be gone soon, man, because you want to talk about receding hairline. That shit is on its way, baby. Shout out to having hair, man. I used to have hair. I used to have long dreads, for anybody that believes that. I had dreads so long that I could tuck it in my pants. So it was Jordan Poole on the drive there. They're going to call a foul there, defensive foul. Yeah, man. I used to have long dreads, man, for anybody that give a fuck about that. But time changes, and things, look at Brunson, the Rick Brunson's hair. That's what Brunson is in for, because my dad is bald, and my hairline is jacked up, but I have all the rest of my hair is nice and strong except the front of my hairline. So then we're back in business, Kuzma, and I think they call another like illegal screen there. So I mean, the Wizards have done that a billion times today. So I wonder when they're going to get a technical foul. Do they do that anymore? It's crazy. So shout out to Harrington. Harrington, remember when I had dreads, man? I had nice long dreads, man. I don't know if they were nice, but I had like super long dreads. Here goes Mikal Bridges coming around the screen, kicks it out to OG, fakes it all the way on the inside. All this. I mean, listen, OG's pissing me off, bro. He just drove to the basket. He had an easy basket there. He gets down there and loses it. So remember the conversation when he came here, OG wants a bigger role. He wants more offensive touches and stuff. He's going to get it. Just now, he had the perfect opportunity to tomahawk the dunk just now. And he lost the ball. That's like the third time he did that already. So anyway, Brunson now, left-hand side, Anthony Towns laboring down, sets a great screen there. Brunson wide open, kicks it out to Josh. Josh back to OG. OG had a shot, faked it. Shoot the fucking ball, OG. OG shoots it and misses another one. So, OG trying to find himself here. Here goes Anthony Towns, does a good job of staying back there. I mean, the Wizards, they're a very bad team. All they want to do is shoot threes. They're not doing nothing else. Mikal Bridges now trying to get Anthony Towns going. I want to see Anthony Towns score the ball, man. Here he goes. Quick turnaround there. Misses another shot. Here he goes. Turnaround Johnson. Misses another one. Sheesh. What the fuck is going on here? So, I mean, Anthony Towns so far, very a finesse player. There he goes on the post up there. Valanciunas did a good job of keeping the space. Anthony Towns is looking to quickly finesse him, trying to get a finesse shot on him. Most of the shots that Anthony Towns is taking are touch shots that have to do with him having the touch. So if you don't have it going, this could be something that could happen during the regular season. This is really annoying me. So he's making some free throws now. He makes the first one. All right. So, I can't wait till they kick it in, man. Because like, even though you're making your little complaints here and there, you really can see when the Knicks got it going that we're going to look really good. We're going to look really good. Another free throws in. Sometimes guys need to see it go in. So Anthony Towns, even though I'm talking shit about him, he got 8 and 8 right now, 8 points and 8 rebounds. So box score lovers, they're going to say, oh man, Anthony Towns is playing fantastic. Here goes whoever this, that SAR dude kicks it out to the corner, finds zero. I believe that's Kalible there, all the way to the basket. He blows it. Valanciunas is there. But I believe that's Kalible, right? Kalible. I think that was him there. Yep. So he's a guy that has a lot of talent. I think he has some good talent. Nowadays I feel like everybody has a skill set because everybody has a trainer. Everybody's working on the go-to moves and stuff like that. But not everybody could be the man. Yeah. So guys need to really work on little things to help them contribute to a game. You know what I'm saying? So being able to go cross, tween behind the bag, step through, and all this bullshit. But you can't play the game. You could do all these fucking moves, but you can't play a game. It might be good for 3-on-3, or it might be good for 1v1, on YouTube. But when it comes to professional basketball, you have to be able to play position. You have to be able to play with 5 guys in a professional manner. Anthony Towns sets a booty screen. Brunson all the way inside. He gets stripped. But the strength of Brunson was able to keep it inside there. And the ball is going to be out on the Wizards. Beautiful young lady in the audience there with beautiful gray hair. I don't know if you see it right behind Kalible there. Beautiful young lady there. Very nice. Beautiful gray hair. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson gets it over to OG. OG fakes a 3. Kicks out to Anthony Towns and in and out for another three-point shot. Brunson's the only one on the inside fighting for the rebound. Here comes Kalible pushing the ball up to stop there. Anthony Towns stop him right underneath the basket. Here comes bum-ass SAR again and knocks down the 3. So I keep saying bum-ass SAR, but meanwhile, the motherfucker got like 12 points right now. Last time I checked, it's 9 and 6. I think he has 12 now. So the Knicks are letting a bum beat them. This sounds like old Knicks here. Brunson now in the corner. Comes around the screen. Anthony Towns. Of course, Brunson shoots it and Brunson makes it. Brunson is in mid-season form, man. He is playing really good. We got Valanciunas on the trailing 3-point shot. In and out. He's short arms at 3, man. So I don't know. I think I might have to take back the fact that I wanted to get him on the team there. Here goes Anthony Towns again. Easily, he just drives. Instead of making a nice hard dunk, he gets popped off his square nice and easy. Like popped right out of his movement there. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of finesse with Anthony Towns, man. I want to see him take the contact and make the guys afraid of him. Valanciunas kind of knows that Anthony Towns doesn't really want to master blaster him. So he's just standing there and making Anthony Towns go off his square. But if this is going to happen, it seems like they're calling Anthony Towns is getting the call. So Anthony Towns can make the free throws. So that's very important. But he's got to finish. It's been like, I see nostalgia right on the money there. He says, finish. Yeah, we at the point now is like, dude, you're getting the opportunities. You got to make these things. So, I mean, there's an opportunity for him to do that. He scored 20-something points in a game for his career for a reason, Same thing with OG. There's little shots that he's like messing up right now. He should be able to get those once things start counting, right? Here goes Kuzma. Kuzma over to Valanciunas. Nice back door. So OG is susceptible to go back door. So because I mean Sar's been abusing him on the back door. No diddy, you know, abusing him in the back door. Ay, Dios mío. Here we go. Poole over to Sar. Back to Poole. Poole doesn't take the screen, spins off it. Now he lost the ball. Yo, some of these guys, man, as soon as Poole puts the ball on the floor, just take the ball from him, please. He thinks that he has a handle. They need to, every time he gets the ball, they need to just take the ball from him. He is trash, man. I never seen a guy that gets his most of his points off the dribble, but can't dribble. How the fuck did that work? Damn, you know, God didn't bless me with being 6'5". If I was 6'5", we'll all be rich. Because I would be super generous. The Wizards, and he ain't. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. That's one thing, man. From the line, he's gonna get fouled, so he's gonna make his free throws. You know, so we'll see. Well, Karl Anthony Towns is one of those guys that have to be angry. You got to make him angry in order for him to really be like, all right, you know what? I'm taking over. Oh shit, thank God. So we're gonna have to have somebody on the bench to slap him. You know, hey, Karl Anthony Towns, come here. Slap. Wake up, you freaking adios, man. All right, so taking a look at the box score here on the side. If you guys are looking at the box score yourself, we got Mikal Bridges with 13. Jalen has 21 midseason form. Karl Anthony Towns does have 11 and 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. So I mean, in through 3 quarters with 9 minutes left, that's a good stat line. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting the stats. Does it look like he's getting the stats? Not really. OG, on the other hand, 2 steals. That's what he does. He gets a lot of steals, always up there with the leaders. Only 2 points, only 1 rebound, no assists. Not playing good, man. Definitely not playing good. Josh Hart, I thought, has been bringing the energy. He got 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. A lot of energy out there for Josh Hart. That's what he brings to the table. So he will do that. Mikal Bridges, like I said, 13 and 4. So he's trying to figure out himself. He snapped today a little bit. So with 9 minutes left in the third, with 13 points, in 22 minutes, he's doing a good job. He's doing his job. So right now after this, it should be like a timeout or something like that. I don't know what's happening here, but the Knicks should make some substitutions. Let's get some of these bench guys back in here, man, because it's very frustrating watching OG play right now. And right now today, Karl Anthony Towns is frustrating. Last game, Karl Anthony Towns was okay. Today he's a little bit frustrating. So I don't actually see how many. What's the Let me see here. If I do it individually, does it? Yep. So Karl Anthony Towns right now is 2 for 13, 0 for 5 from 3. So that's not going to be a normal thing. So if he shot 5 3-point shots, he's going to make 2. You know what I'm saying? So you can add 2 more shots to there. Then that's 4 for 13. So then instead of 11 points, he would have 17 points. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. He's 7 for 7 from the free throw line, so that's going to be there for him. 8 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns can rebound. He scored double figures in rebounding a couple of seasons in his career. Last year he was hurt, came off an injury and stuff. So look for those rebounds to go up this year. So it was interesting. A lot of little subplots and stuff going on. All right, back in action here. Valanciunas here at the elbow, kind of top of the key elbow area, and comes around the screen. And I don't think they called a foul or anything. They just out of bounds there. So Josh Hart wants them to review it. Like, why are you reviewing that? Just play. You don't need to review it. Tom Thibodeau looks like he's thinking about it. All right, here we go again. Poole's looking to get the ball in bounds. The Wizards don't look like they want the ball in bounds. Lord have mercy. Khalibale gets it back. Is it to Valanciunas? Valanciunas looking to make a good pass here. Is it to Poole around the corner there? Kuzma in the corner for 3 off a sidestep. No good. Karl Anthony Towns did not do a good job boxing out there. Ends up being out of bounds, and it will be Wizards ball. So Karl Anthony Towns is looking for somebody to help him, but he didn't box out there. He's got to box out. He can't just stand there and just jump up to get the rebound. He's got to box out. Man, little things like that always piss me off. I think Mikal Bridges might have said the same thing to him just now. You got to box out. All right, looks like the same thing is happening now. Jordan Poole driving, can't dribble, gives it up to Valanciunas, and then he just throws up a three-point shot, misses it. Karl Anthony Towns up high for the rebound. Brunson, right-hand side. Josh Hart setting a screen, too small to be setting screens. But here he goes, posting up here, comes around Karl Anthony Towns screen. Brunson, nice little fake give and go there. Karl Anthony Towns looked like he wasn't ready, but he was able to get it and lay it up. Poole now, bringing the ball to the court, gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma driving hard, jumps in the air, gives it to that Sar dude again. Misses that. OG with the rebound. Here goes OG looking. OG, you might need to. There you go. Gives it to Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns looking to try to take advantage of the fast break there. Can't square up. Drove against Valanciunas and just falls off his square. So he's not, Karl Anthony Towns not very strong, man. Not very strong driving to the basket. He's quick though, but everything that he does is definitely he's definitely finesse player. Even watch how he drives there. Takes the inside pass there, and then when he goes up, he kind of does like the Jordan. He jumps in the air like Jordan just now with the split legs, instead of just going up strong. So he misses one free throw. Knicks are up 67-50. Like the Wizards are frustrated today. Definitely a good pass there by Brunson. So Brunson's gonna have to figure it out. Brunson's gonna be looking to score a lot, but he's gonna have to start feeding his teammates, get guys involved. Guys like he's got to figure out who needs a shot. Cat might need one. Mikal Bridges might need one to get him going. So he's gonna have to figure out who to give it up to, besides always looking for his own shot. Jordan Poole now gives it over to Zero. That's Kalible all the way inside there. Good defense by the Knicks. Ball still goes in. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson's calling something. Brunson's bringing the ball up the court. Nice little orange kicks. Comes across the timeline, barely. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson, top of the key, being guarded tightly there. He fakes him. Karl Anthony Towns on the inside, gets all the way to the basket, lays it up with the left hand. Karl Anthony Towns got good skills, can finish with both hands, nice and easy, but not very strong out there. He doesn't have a really strong base. Looking like he's still trying to get his legs underneath him. Karl Anthony Towns would get another rebound. Josh Hart now brings the ball up the court. Got his head up looking, gives it to Karl Anthony Towns. Transition three. Wow, nice give and go there by Brunson. So Brunson was able to catch a nice little back door, and Karl Anthony Towns would hit him with the pass. So good pass by Karl Anthony Towns to get Brunson a nice little layup. So little things like that, man. You got to stop, Brunson from dribbling too much. If you can give Brunson some easy baskets, that's fantastic. Same thing there. Karl Anthony Towns shouldn't be pounding the ball into the ground. He should be able to get some easy baskets from his teammates. So beautiful pass by Towns, man. Anybody wants to know if Towns can pass? He definitely is a really good passer. Absolutely. So we got Sadu Barry here. He's saying that Queens is lit, so the Mets must have won tonight. So that's good. I heard it was a grand slam today. One of my coworkers hit me up and said it was a grand slam. That's good for the Mets. I don't care about the Mets. The Mets only thing I don't like about the Mets is they steal all the good sneakers from Knicks fans. Because Mets, baseball players don't necessarily wear sneakers, man. But you see the Mets fans rocking the Knicks sneakers, man. Stop buying up all our fucking sneakers, man. You wear sneakers to play basketball, not to play baseball. I'm saying? Go get you some cleats, motherfucker. Stop stealing our sneakers, man. I'm saying? Shout out to the orange Audi there. Got an Audi commercial, orange Audi. There's a coworker of mine. He has an orange Audi. Looks pretty cool. I always wanted an Audi, but the Audis cost too much to maintain. So that's the reason why you wouldn't get an Audi. Most of those international cars, they're good cars or whatever. But if you ever need to change the oil, God forbid, which you should do often, these cars they break down easily. Because you want to run them hard too, because they're fast, and you want to cut them up and stuff, so the suspension goes, the transmission goes, little things like that, drivetrain, all that gets jacked up with those sports cars. Don't ever. Here's a word of advice: don't ever buy a used BMW. Never buy a used BMW. If you don't mind, you just want to play around with it for a little while, then that's fine. But if you plan on getting a used BMW to try to keep forever, I don't think so. They keep their value too, because somebody's always going to want their hands on a BMW just for the simple fact of the logo. Mercedes is the same thing. I don't like Mercedes though. Mercedes is really, I think Mercedes is like a true like luxury car, but people drive Mercedes now like they're freaking Aston Martins and shit, like they're freaking like sports cars, but they're not. They're meant to be. They have speed to them, but they're meant for luxury. They're meant to be driven in a luxury sense, not like a sports car. My thing is, if you want a sports car and you want to bang, you rip up the road, get yourself a fucking freaking Charger or something like that. Get yourself a Charger, then you could really bang it up, and then you don't have to worry about the maintenance. The maintenance is not that bad on the Charger and the Challengers and stuff like that. Then you could really rip it up. But people gonna do what they do with their money. You know. Yeah, man. So we got a lot of New Yorkers out there. Yankee hats, I see. That's one thing the Knicks fans can do. We dress, baby. We come out fresh to death out there. Everybody got something on Knicks. One thing about Knicks fans, man, I hate seeing guys that don't have any Knicks shit on. So she took there you go. That's a good girl there. There's a young lady there on camera. He had a Yankees hat. So she made him take the Yankees hat on and put a Knicks hat on. Yes. That's a keeper right there. That is a keeper. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's a keeper. So what a long commercial to break there. Brunson still got to shoot some free throws. All right, what's going on here? I see somebody, Joe Long in the place. What up? He says, okay, give us some stats so far. Who's playing well? Who's sucking when? He says, who cares? So he's there having a good time there, Joe Long. So far stats, Karl Anthony Towns is getting stats, but just watching him play, like I'm saying, he's a finesse player. I don't know how bad that is or not, but he's definitely getting taken off his square a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Brunson looks like Brunson. Right now, Mikal Bridges has been out there playing with this group, and I haven't seen him test the ball yet. He's just kind of just standing around. We need to get him involved. There goes Brunson driving again, spinning around. Towns has it. So Mikal Bridges is not even involved in offense as Towns finally knocks down the three. So Towns hits another three, but Mikal Bridges is running around out there. So is OG, and the Knicks are not getting those guys involved in the game, man. They need to get these guys involved. Karl Anthony Towns did a little short there on the block. Yeah, Chris Bird with a nice little layup. All right, let's get some play-by-play here. Brunson gets the ball in bounds there. The time is ticking, 20 seconds on the game, on the shot clock there, 18, 17. Brunson always straddles that line, 16 seconds. Sometimes he almost gets the violation. Brunson pick and roll with Karl Anthony Towns. Nice little up and under shot there. It's good. But as you can see, Mikal Bridges kind of turned his head, and a lot of little frustration, little bobblehead things going on. Like he walks around with his hands doing like this, and he's doing a lot of this out there. It's frustrating playing with guys like this. If these guys, you're very top heavy with these two players, you can't do a two-man game with these guys. It can work from time to time, but you got to get Mikal Bridges going. You cannot forget about him. You can't just have him out there just doing nothing. So right now, Mikal Bridges got his hands on his shoulders, kind of like looking around. You can see him looking around. He looks frustrated. Definitely looks frustrated. So, if I can make a team note there, they definitely got to get somebody else involved. They got to get somebody else involved. Right now, it's okay because we're up by a lot, 76 to 57. Now it's going to be 77 to 57. So the Knicks are up by 20, man. So we got to see Mikal Bridges do something. So Mikal Bridges is directed traffic there. Brunson is there to meet the ball handler. Now we got number 18 on the elbow there coming around. 18 is pretty good. He got some skill to him. A nice little pass on the inside. Here goes Karl Anthony Towns with a big time block at the rim. Brunson full head of steam. Gets it out to OG. OG pulls up a transition three-point shot off the front rim. No good. Ay. So we got some guys here from the Wizards. I don't know who they are, but another turnover by the Knicks there. Josh Hart gets it. Now Mikal Bridges gets a nice easy dunk. Yeah, so you got to feed Mikal Bridges, these guys, man. So in transition on playing defense, that's how these guys are going to eat. Mikal Bridges swarming there. I see OG's on the back also. Another turnover by the Knicks. Mikal Bridges was a catalyst with that play. Here he goes, top of the key. Looking around here, finds Josh. Josh fakes a three, almost travel. Then he finally shoots a three. No good off the front rim. Not a good play there. They probably should have ran something. So here comes Carrington. Carrington look like he got some skill to him. He's calling the guys, trying to clear out here. He wants to play one-on-one against Mikal Bridges. How does that work? So CRISPR comes on to set the screen there. Oh, my God. Good steal by Mikal Bridges. Was able to get in the passing lanes there, but he gets his feet swept underneath him by Carrington. But Mikal Bridges saw that steal coming a mile away. And if you guys watch the replay, they show the replay. Mikal Bridges saw that steal coming. See, he's looking. He knew there was going to be a pick and roll. He knew he was going to do like a little pick and roll kind of on the top of the key. He knew it, anticipated, got the steal. You know, it would have been a good play there, but he got his feet swept from underneath him. Hope he's all right. But good anticipation on defense. You want to talk about guys that play D? Josh has good anticipation. Mikal and OG. All these guys have really good, anticipation when it comes to perimeter defense. Mikal Bridges with a jump shot. This looks bad, man. Like Mikal Bridges, I don't know if you guys see it. You guys see that I'm wearing some short shorts, right? But he kind of just shoots like push like a push shot, So anyway, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes I'll be in here wearing thongs, baby. Balls out, ass cheeks right on the chair. You know what I'm saying? So we got Carrington in the place pushing, gets the ball out to, I don't know who that is in the corner. I believe that might be what's this kid's name? It might be Champagne from St. John's. On the inside there, their center's fighting, wasn't able to get in. He's asking for a foul. What a punk. So that's actually Rashawn Holmes there. Rashawn Holmes used to play for Sacramento. Wow, look at Anthony Towns throwing baseball passes there. Bad offense, but it was a steal. Yep. Mega said, rocking the Daisy Dukes, no doubt. Rocking the Daisy Dukes. I'm in my crib, guys. You know what I'm saying? Got old head in the place. He says, I'm surprised that Tibbs still playing starters. Yeah, I want to see the bench come out too. Right now, the starters, they're trying to get it going here. So a little bit of an extended minutes here for the starters. You got to get these guys going. You got to get these guys going. Right now, OG is not in it. Anthony Towns is trying to tell OG something, I guess trying to get his confidence up. He just told him something and he tapped his shoulder and OG kind of like shook his head there a little bit. So definitely going to need these guys to contribute offensively as he shoots right at the front of the rim. Sheesh. Yeah, so we should get a little break in the action right now. It's 80-57. I know we're not trying to beat these guys by 30 right now. Tom Thibodeau's fairly calm. He's not super hype. He's watching. Another shot there. OG kind of short-armed that, trying to aim it in. Here goes Carrington bringing the ball up the court. He's trying his best here. Carrington gets the ball into this bum-ass Sar here. Sar number 20. He got some skills. Kicks it out to Champagne. Nice little fake. Gets on the inside there. Good defense by OG. OG with the rebound there. So here goes the bench mob is coming in. Campaign, and then gives it to Towns. Towns takes the bump. Tries to do the one-hand runner there. Asking for a foul. Didn't get it. Carrington gets it out to Champagne. Champagne just travels right into Campaign. Good defensive play by Campaign to stop the ball. That's one of my models, man. Stop the ball. Stop the ball, Get in there, stop the ball. Stop the ball means stop the running. Stop these guys from running you down. Get back, sacrifice your body, get into the lanes, and make these guys stop that running shit. Stop the ball. So it goes Campaign. So I see shot distribution for old head here. Let me put it there while I do this play here. Because Mikal Bridges there, sliding a little bit with his feet. Gives it to Carlton Towns. Shoots another three. Short arms that again. Precious there, tapping and whapping. Wasn't able to get it. Number 18, left-hand side. Like I said, 18 got some skills. He just little crossover, trying to get to the basket. Turns around. Mikal Bridges is still able to get back on that three-point shot. Good contention. Should be Knicks ball. So Olhead says shot distribution for starters actually not bad. I get, not so bad. I mean, they got stuck doing a two-man game where Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson for a little bit too long. When the Knicks are hot, they will be a problem. Yep, we're getting there. Karl Anthony Towns now gets it over to Shamet. Shamet to Precious. Precious with the post up to nowhere. He's posting up a point guard. He still can't get nothing going. Karl Anthony Towns top of the key, looking to get Mikal Bridges going. Mikal Bridges did a really good job running without the ball, but it's going to be out of bounds Knicks. Good job running without the ball. See this kid with the braids here? I believe he's number 0. Trying to see who this is there. Is that Keyshawn George? I believe that's Keyshawn George. Let me see. So I believe that's Keyshawn George. You know what I'm saying? So he got some talent. Got some good talent with that kid. The Wizards have nothing going right now. They have no offense. So they literally have no offense. They don't know what they're doing. Here goes Campaign with another 3-point shot, man. That guy's been shooting the ball well. Like I said, he's been playing really good. I don't understand, guys. Shamit now meets the ball handler, Crispert. Give and go there. Good screen by Sar. But Crispert drove to the basket, and Karl Anthony Towns bails him out. So Crispert's going to hit some free throws. Yeah, Cameron Payne comes in. He comes in with a lot of energy. One thing about Campaign, when he comes into the game, we were down when he came in the first time. So he comes in knowing what the team needs at the moment. So if the team needs energy, he comes in with energy. If he knows the team needs some passing, he comes in with passing. Right now, the Knicks are up, so he's just taking what the defense gives him, which was a 3-point shot just now. So that was pretty good. Him with the heads up play, being able to stop the ball is great. Good stuff to see. Yeah, man. So back to the stats. For anybody who wants to see some stats. You got Karl Anthony Towns with 20 and 11. So his first double-double of the season, 21 and 11. Finesse game. 2 blocks, 2 assists. You got Brunson with 23 points. Bridges with 16. So those are the high scores for the Knicks. On the opposite side, you got Sar. You got Poole, and you got Crispert on the other side with double figures. Here's Campaign now. Looking for a screen. Doesn't get it. Now he goes downhill. Looking to go off the glass there. No good. But Karl Anthony Towns at the front of the rim, ready to finish the shot. So good play by the Knicks there. That was really like a set play there. Good defense there by Precious to catch the corner 3-point shooter. I believe that's Champagne. That's Justin Champagne. I believe he played for St. John's, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I'm enjoying what I see here. This is a different Knicks team. Definitely a different Knicks team. So do I miss Julius Randle? Anybody miss Julius Randle right now? Julius Randle played bully ball, but you have to deal with sometimes with him dribbling too much and being too involved in the ball handling and stuff like that. So the Knicks don't have that right now. So you kind of wish that we did have somebody like that, because we kind of actually need somebody, an extra person, to be a busybody on offense, being able to create their own shot. So far, Mikal Bridges and OG are not those dudes. So it would be nice to have an extra guy that can create their own shot. Because right now Brunson is the only one that can create their own shot right now. For the most part. I like Karl Anthony Towns' ability to shoot the 3, because it keeps the defense out the paint. Because he can shoot the 3, he makes it. He could drive to the basket. Him posting up, he's a finesse post-up player. So I would love to see him put a little bit more body on the ball, when he's posting up. But that's not his game. He's a finesse guy. It's a finesse guy. A lot of touch shots on the inside. He has a full bag, though, but he doesn't go to it. He doesn't really use the bag. So everything is finesse on the inside. Brunson is Brunson right now. So Josh Hart hasn't even looked at the basket. He doesn't necessarily have to. He's been playing a good floor game for the Knicks, kind of a glue guy kind of thing. But between OG and Mikal Bridges, they got to figure it out. Today, Mikal Bridges has been getting a lot of chippy points and just getting involved in the offense that way, playing kind of like within the flow of the offense. But the opportunity for both of those guys to be an option offensively is there. So with a team like this, we'll see. But I don't think between Mikal and OG will any of these guys get 20 points per game this year. I can see both of them getting about 12 or 14. And I think if they did, that would be fine. You know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns, I think he's going to get 20 points per game this year. And Brunson is going to get 20 points a game again this year. So between the other guys, it would be nice for OG to get double figures. It would be nice for Mikal to get double figures. And then, everybody else, like live around 8 points per game, 6 to 8 points per game. I think we'll be fine if that happens. Yeah, man. So, so far, right now, I like the Knicks. I like what we're doing. That we're definitely different. Definitely a different Knicks team. We're not the same Knicks team from last year, man. So Nostalgic says JB always looking to score. This is what he had to do last year. So Brunson is going to have to evolve a little bit and trust his teammates. That's where it comes down to. Yep. Brunson's job this year is to get others involved. He's going to have to figure it out. You guys are, we're all on the same page here. Definitely going to have to figure it out. Yeah, Brunson only has 3 assists. You got a Karl Anthony Towns, got another bucket there. 88 to 59. Knicks are cruising. Yeah, we'll see. Remember last year, Brunson didn't have a good passing. Like first couple games of the season, he wasn't getting any assists, and people were worried about him not being able to pass the ball. but then he quickly got those assists up. So I wouldn't be too concerned with that. As you can see, the Wizards, every time they come down, all they want to do is throw a 3-point shot up. They don't care how it happens. They just want a 3-point shot up. Shit is trash. Here goes Karl Anthony Towns here. Knicks are trying to figure out something there. Campaign does a good job, gets into the paint, gets a nice floater up. He misses it. But the right play was to get the shot up on the rim. If he misses it, Karl Anthony Towns will have a chance to get the rebound and score there. So Karl Anthony Towns, a little overzealous, comes out there to meet the guy to commit the foul. It's good that he committed the foul to prevent the layup. So you gotta sacrifice. So we finally get the bench mob back in here. Tyler Kolika's in the game right now. I want to see more Ariel Porty there. Love to see Ariel play a little bit more. I enjoyed his first half minutes, so let's see how they do now. Here he goes here. Good heads up. Yeah, but still number 0 there was able to get in to get that easy layup. I like the reaction though. Hawk Purdy did react, but it was a late reaction. Here he goes here. He set good screens there. Very active, trying to figure things out. Sets really good screens. So got caught in the legal screen there. Fouled by the Knicks. Yeah, 25 points for Cat, man. 25 and 12, and he didn't really have like a dominant game per se, but he's been scoring within the flow, so it looks good. Tyler Kolek takes a screen by Hawk Purdy, man. Does a good job. He's right at the rim. Good drawing contact and from Ariel to give Kolek a little bit of a boost there to get to the basket. Here goes Sar. Sar is actually playing center right now. Hawk Purdy standing there, was able to get the ball out the paint. So he stepped out of bounds. It will be next ball. So Hawk Purdy did a good job of preventing the shot in the paint, causing the ball to be kicked out. And Carrington was out of bounds. So here comes Kolek, right-hand side, being guarded here by Kolible. Spins around, looking to give Ariel the ball. Ariel, nice little floater. Standing there looking to, he was being active, was able to snatch the ball out of their hands there. Cross-court pass there to Campaign. Is he going to get the assist? No. Campaign misses the 3. Here goes another steal caused by Ariel. Ariel is causing havoc out there on defense, but the Knicks have not been able to get any points for that. So Hawk Purdy's been definitely involved in a lot of these plays here. He might have got a piece of that ball too. So here goes Precious with the rebound, gives it to Kolek there. Kolek is looking up here. There goes a take foul there by Corey Crisper. So the Wizards are trying to make some substitutions there. Crisper just caused the foul. Yeah, man. So I mean, just the activity by Ariel. One thing about Ariel, he's actually played professional basketball. He was playing for Australia. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at his Australian mixtape, it looks fantastic. So he could play. So like I said, the summer league wasn't a good gauge of what he can do. Today, I'm pretty much impressed in what Ariel's been able to do. He's been very active. High energy player, super high energy. The Wizards are like, we're trying to figure something out, but Ariel was still pouncing on him, was able to get a good steal. Ever since he's been in the game, he's been involved in every single play the Knicks have had on offense or defense, man. So I'm really enjoying the minutes that he's given us today, man. So we'll see how that plays out. But not for nothing, I'm going to say it again. Jericho Sims, the last game, he had 10 rebounds, so it's not like he was playing terrible. But today, Ariel is getting his chance now. So can Ariel give you the stats that Sims had? Because on paper, you could say that Sims is doing a certain thing. But today, through Ariel, he got 4 points, 3 rebounds. That's only 6 minutes today. 6 minutes and 47 seconds. So it's decent production for the minutes that he's been getting. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, man, what a fucked up name, man. His name is Ariel. He's a freaking the Little Mermaid, for Christ's sake. And then his last name is you know what I'm saying? Spit on that thing. Jesus Christ. Got screwed, I mean, it's just getting deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying? What else we got going on here? Yeah, man. For those that are in the chat, definitely appreciate you guys popping in the chat. Like I said, there's quite a few people doing watch-alongs now, man. You got like I said, right now, this guy, Knicks Recap is actually doing a watch-along right now. So, that's like the newest person doing watch-alongs. I think Freezy is doing a watch-along also. Of course, this guy Legion does a watch along. He's been doing that for a few years. So it all depends on who you like the best. Whose mouth do you want to hear running the whole game? Is you want to hear my mouth? You want to hear another person's mouth? Or if you just want to keep it spinning, keep the rotation, and show everybody love, do your thing. It's definitely helps. Is Sim hurt? That is a good question. I don't think he's hurt. I just think that he's just not getting the chance right now. But he could be hurt. You never know. So we definitely gonna have to hear about that. If you guys hear the broadcast, you could just let me know because I don't have the broadcast queued up here because I'm trying to figure it out. I like to watch the game because I got it on my basically on my phone here, guys. But if I'm gonna watch the game, I like to have it on my left side there. For some reason, it's a soothing look, so I like to have it on the left side. But if I plug in the audio, the wire is gonna be in the way, so I got to figure that out. So he goes campaign, kicks it out to Kolek there in the corner. Kolek jab step there, but he said he went out of bounds. What a late call. So these referees are also new also. Every year I feel like the NBA gets new referees because that referee that made that call, I don't recall seeing him last year. Here goes Marvin Bagley, switched his pivot foot there. Now he drives to the basket, shot on the rim, misses it. Big time rebound by Shamit right underneath the basket. Kolek kicks it out to Campaign for a transition 3-point shot in the corner. Bang, Campaign. So Campaign can shoot it, man. He's been playing really good, man. Cameron Payne has been playing really good. Right now, he should have 12 points. So the Wizards just scored just now. I missed it. But here goes Tyler Kolek bringing the ball up the court. He's being picked up at the 3-point line. Drives, kicks it out to Precious. Precious on a baseline drive, spins there. Standing up tall, looking. Spins again, baseline. Spins back again on the inside. Tries to power himself in there. Still can't get the ball up on there. Like I said, Precious doesn't really have much strength to him. And then Kolek shoots a 3, no good. So, I mean, Precious is a good finisher, but he's not strong. Definitely he's not strong. On the inside, we got Shamit there. Good double team there by Ariel. A little bit too late. Marvin Bagley, easy basket on Shamit. Shamit bringing the ball up the court, looking up. Gives it to Ariel. Ariel gives it back to Shamit. Ariel does a good job of filling passing lanes. Here he goes again by the dotted line, but they're going to call what? They say 55 and illegal screen again. So he got caught again with an illegal screen. All right, I see Joe, my man, Iron Jarrell. So I do have Iron Jarrell there. Iron Jarrell is in the building, yeah. Everybody's saluting each other. Yeah, Cam and Shamit, man. These guys are former teammates. They play for Phoenix together, guys. Here goes Zero there. Zero's a good player. Or number 18, I should say. He's a really good player. Here goes Carrington. I thought Carrington's been playing pretty good too. Got some skills to him. I mean, Kolek is fouling the shit out of him. Shovel pass inside. Bad pass by Carrington. Here comes Campaign with his head up looking. Gives it over to Kolek. Kolek drives. A lot of contact. He tries to pull it up. Gives it over to Ariel. Ariel's dribbling. Finds Precious. Back to Campaign. Campaign being approached by Carrington. Comes around and nice and easy. Cross them over. Drives all the way to the basket. High off the glass. No good. Bagley with the rebound. Here comes the Wizards there. Number 18 stops the transition. Fakes the defense. Pulls up for 3. No good. Wizards get the ball back again. Carrington is throwing wild passes on the inside. Champagne back out to number 18. Number 18 drives on Kolek. Jabs. Stop dribble. Gets all the way to the dotted line. Takes a foul by Precious. So what are they calling? They're going to call is he going to get some free throws or it's going to be on the floor? So they just said number 13 got called for the foul. So Tom Thibodeau's cursing. So number 18 is pretty good, man. He's a young boy. Definitely a young kid. Got some skills to him. Gonna have to see how these guys pan out. That's one thing about the NBA. I'm so anxious to see the next generation come in, man. I'm so anxious. Because I know we got our Durants of the world. We got all these guys that have been around for a minute. I'm anxious to see the new talent come in. I want to see how the new guys bring it to the next generation, So Tyler Kolek, they're pressing him there, trying to see if Kolek can beat the press. Campaign, a lot of herky-jerky stuff there. Nice little floater. Campaign is playing really good, guys. Really, really good basketball right now from Campaign. Here comes this guy. I don't know who this is. Looks like a baby. Look at Hawk Purdy again. Ariel jumps into the passing lane there. Precious there, all the way to the basket. Pushes off with the left hand. Doesn't finish strong enough. Allows Champagne to come behind him and get a block. But Precious is out there. He's a finesse player too. Doesn't play strong enough for me, man. Precious is explosive, but he doesn't play strong at all. Does not play strong at all. So we got Tyler Kolek again underneath the basket, about to get the ball inside. Yeah, another aerial steal. Is he getting credit for these steals? Let me refresh this there. So is Ariel getting credit for these steals? Because I feel like he's had his hand on everything since he's been out there. So far he has gotten credit for 3 steals, but I feel like he's been involved in like at least 5, 6, 7 plays already. So maybe somebody else got credit for a steal, from Ariel. But Ariel's causing havoc, man. 4 points. He got 3 rebounds and 3 steals here for Ariel. I think he's playing good. So number 68 here. They got the what I don't know how you say the airline, the Aramis, the Emirates Airlines, I guess that is. International Dubai flights and shit like that, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, look, since we're here, anybody here wants to be a moderator? Anybody interested in being a moderator? If you are interested in being a moderator, let me know. I'm going to start crowning moderators. If you would like to be a moderator, get a wrench put next to your name, please let me know. All right, you might hear my voice there, so I just turned it off. Anybody want to be a moderator, let me know, guys. Just put it in the chat, and I will give you your wrench. So I'm looking on YouTube here. I see I Am Jarrell has a wrench. So he's one of the guys as a wrench. Kareem Grant said he wants a wrench. Y'all want a wrench? Y'all want a wrench, boy? Yeah, I give you a wrench. How do you do it? How do you do it? So I'm going to have to figure that out. I think I have to manually do it. So let me see. Let me write it down. So, I mean, we got a little bit of a break in action right now. So let me just write down who wants to be a wrench. Y'all want a wrench? Y'all want a wrench, boy? I Am Jarrell. I Am Jarrell said, pause. Y'all want a wrench? Let me give you a wrench. So we're going to give Kareem one. When I get a chance, I think I gotta manually do it. Who wants a wrench? Mega is a wrench gang. He's a wrench boy. All right, back to the game before I get into my shenanigans. Number 4 has it, crossover on Kolek, gets all the way into the paint. Nice little NBA level floater, no good. Ariel with his up there to get that rebound physically. Here comes Shamit. Shamit's been playing decent, man. Today's been quiet, scoring and stuff, but he's still a skilled player. Kolek picked up his dribble, bad play there, but somehow Shamit was to get the ball. Comes around the screen, nice little move there, gets all the way out into the paint, kicks it out to Precious, back out to Kolek, off the glass, man. That jump shot. I'm telling you, that jump shot is really what's going to save that kid's is going to really help that kid out, man, more than anything else that he's doing out there. He just left his man to play defense there. Not a good play by Kolek. So Kolek's not particularly playing all that well today, even though he has made the 3-point shots. That was a bonehead play, leaving his man like that. But he was able to get back, though. Cameron Payne kicks it out to Precious. Precious, nice little drive to the basket, high off the glass, no good. Just a soft play, man. No strength to that. So they called a travel on number 4. So number 4, it might be a reason why this guy is like the bottom of the bench here. So I say somebody else want a wrench. Who want a wrench? Somebody else said they want a wrench. Shaba wrench. So East Blue Drew, I don't know if you want a wrench. Y'all want a wrench, boy? Ebru, you have to do it on YouTube. Just go into the chat and click the name. So I have to log into my account. That's what it is. I gotta log into my account. I got a mad YouTube accounts. All right, so we dead, man. It's 99-72. So the game's basically over, man. So what do you guys think about our Knicks so far? Who impressed you the most here? Okay, so all right, so you say I can click it. Oh shit! There you go. Add as moderator. Oh shit! So there's a way to you can make them You can become a monitor or a super monitor. Shit. You know what I mean? So Kareem, welcome Kareem. He's a new monitor. As Kolek just got fouled, he's getting some free throws here. So welcome to the new monitor. You should have been a monitor. You know, I think I thought everyone that's a member are automatically moderators. So I'm just looking. All right, so East Blue Drew wants the once our inch. Let me get that boy our inch. All right, so now we got some guys I've never seen before a day in my life there. You got 00 there setting the screen. Yeah, I don't know who that is right now. Number 4 is doing a lot of dribbling, nothing happening there. So you got Champagne for 3, St. John's alum. He's not afraid of MSG. Cameron Payne here now. 104 to 75. Knicks are up by basically, what is that? Almost 30, 29 points. Cameron Payne to Shamit, knocks it down. So listen, man, this is supposed to be the bottom of the bench of our team, man. And our bottom of a bench guys can still function. You know, Shamit got beat a little bit, number 4 on the outside to number 00 there. He hits a mid-range jump shot. So here, welcome to garbage time. We got a bunch of bums with the garbage, putting out the garbage here. Kohler coming across the timeline, calling something. Knicks are quiet now, not much movement. Here comes Ariel coming. He sets great screens, man. As Kohler comes in there, a lot of contact, able to get the nice, strong floater there. Knocks down another shot. So this guy number 4, man, it's his show now. He drives in there, kicks it out to Champagne. Champagne for 3 again. That's all they want to do is shoot threes, this fucking team, man. It's unbelievable. Geraldine is also a wrench. She got a wrench already. Anybody else want a wrench? Okay, so Julian said, he said, hold on, man, give me a wrench. Give me a wrench, boy. I don't know why I'm channeling my Trinidadian accent. I don't know why that's happening. Tyler Kolek kicking it out all the way to Shamit. Shamit inside to Ariel. Ariel has it in the post. Let's see what you could do, baby. Nice little post up inside, up and under. Big man moved there, not able to finish, but he did get fouled. So up and under, a lot of contact there. So I like Ariel. There's quite a few players that I'm impressed with so far in preseason. Shamit in the first game, very impressed. Game 2, Ariel. This guy, Ariel Hakpatui, is been impressing me in this game here. Cameron Payne, I'm thoroughly impressed. He's an official NBA point guard. So, you know, let's say, God forbid, knock on wood, and of course, you know, if Brunson needs to take some time off for whatever reason, I think Cameron Payne could be a starting point guard, no problem. And I think the Knicks will be fine. We'll be able to function. We'll still be able to win games with Cameron Payne as a starting point guard. You know, that's if Brunson needs a breather or something like that. Because we also have, you know, Tyler Kolek coming off the bench, you know, to keep us nice and strong. So I think that's great. I think that's fantastic, man. So that's a good problem to have. You know, while we're here, guys, you know, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If anybody hasn't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Some people are weird about that, but yo, subscribing does help a lot. And you know, since I am online here, guys, I can do this. You know, what is it? So I'm trying to like figure this out. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Anyway, we still got some game going here. We got 3 minutes left. This is basically the end of the game here. Tyler Kolek drives, kicks it out to who's that? That's Okike's in the game now. Back to Hawkport. He gets a nice little dunk there. Standing in the dunker's position. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. People think that nobody else can do what Mitchell Robinson does. Literally, Ariel is doing what Mitchell Robinson does. Standing in the dunker spot, being active defensively, getting his hand on a lot of steals, setting way better screens than Mitchell Robinson could ever do. You know, here he goes again, sets a nice screen, gets into space. Tyler Kolek drives all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Chum. Chum kicks it out to number 21. Back to Campaign. Campaign pops it out. Little crossover, kicks it out to number 21. 21 in the corner. Sidestep, and he shoots that. Oh, he knocks that down. So who was that just now? Number 21. So number 21 is TJ Warren. TJ Warren is wearing number 20. Who's number 21? I think Wilson Chandler, right? Wilson Chandler and Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward also had that. So shout out to everybody that got wrenches today, man. Definitely appreciate you guys. You know, I basically can give all you guys wrenches because everybody contributes to the chat and everybody's very respectful. So you guys already know the rules. I don't like the N-word. The N-word is actually blocked in the chat, so you can't use the N-word anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that's my number one rule. You guys know that. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? If anybody's just being like a dick, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really want you guys to like immediately block him on your own. But if I sick him on you guys, if I sick you on them, then you guys just take care of it if you can. I definitely would appreciate that. God forbid, we start getting spammed again. You guys could take care of that. Here goes TJ Warren. TJ Warren looks a little slow. Nice little double crossover there. Gets all the way to the basket. So he still could score there. I'm just watching guys. I like to watch guys' knees and stuff. I like to see what's going on. So TJ Warren still got the scoring in him. He's a weird looking dude. He likes to have the slightly buzz, kind of like 12 o'clock shadow kind of beard. Ugly. Not a good look, man. But TJ Warren, he looks like he still could score. So I mean, how does Tom Thibodeau run this here? Because there's a lot of guys here on Exhibit 10 contracts. You know what I'm saying? So, Shamit, I believe, is on a non-guaranteed contract. They got TJ Warren's on a non-guaranteed contract. As you can see, TJ Warren could still do what he can do. So, do we get to see more on TJ Warren? And does he get a chance to make the team? Or are we going to do him a solid by letting him go and let him try to get a job somewhere else? Because, like I said, I'm watching Warren now. It looks like he's ready to go. He's a true 6'8". He can score. He can jump back and get his own rebound, put it back up. You know what I'm saying? Looks like he can still play. So I mean, what do you do? Do you just give away a guy like that, or do you just be selfish and keep him on your roster? So between him and Shamit, those guys that have like experience in this league there that actually played decent minutes in the NBA and actually contributed to winning situations. So, what do you do with those guys? Then you got Tyler Kolek that everybody seems to want to play. He might deserve to play. He may whether you agree with that or not. But everybody can't play. We're not going to have like a 12-man rotation. At least I don't think so when the season starts. Sims, between Sims and Ariel, I thought Sims played good in the first game. I thought he played really good. But at the same time, Ariel's playing good too. So it's going to have to be a decision. You know what I'm saying? So who do you play and who do you not play? Who sits down? Who gets waived? You're going to have to waive a really good player. So I'm also wondering too, man, since we do have so many players that are good, you know what I'm saying? Do we look to because now you start getting crazy. Now you start getting to fantasy. When you got fantasy and you have excess players and you got too many really good players sitting on your bench, you're going to try to consolidate those guys and try to trade those guys to get, a better player. So are the Knicks in position to do that? Because they're on Exhibit 10 contracts, anything can happen. The NBA can maneuver the rules like we've been doing, to make some of these trades and stuff. So are the Knicks in the market to like combine some of these guys, to try to get another player? Is that even possible? Because right now, like the Knicks, I feel like the Knicks need a little bit more physicality on the inside, though. Even though we're blowing this team out and stuff, by 113 to 87, I still feel like there's a sense that the Knicks are just a kind of finesse team. So what can we add to this team to make them not so much finesse? We need a little bit more power, I think. A little more physicality. I don't know how we get there. Yeah, man, but I'm looking at TJ Warren. He looks decent. Free throw shot looks good. It's active. It looks like he enjoys his teammates. That's one thing. Look like he's having a good time here. It's his first time playing. Shot is up again. Looks good. He looks good. See how this plays out. It's only a minute and 27 seconds left. So Tyler Kolek fighting through screens there. Number 4 has it, gives it over to whoever this guy is. They're up and under. Scores there with the left hand. With the right hand, excuse me. So here's Tyler Kolek again, trotting the ball up the court. Gives it over to Toppin. So there's Jacob Toppin. That's another guy. Toppin's another guy that might need to a chance. Because I thought Toppin played decent too the last game. So Tyler Kolek on the inside, he gets a shot there from Toppin. I don't know who this is, man. This guy's out of control on the Wizards there. Just flying all over the place. He basically cleaned up all the sweat and perspiration on the floor with his jersey. So trade Sims. I see Nostalgic Nick saying trade Sims. So, I mean, that might be it, Yeah, he does look like a preacher, right? So it's crazy. It definitely shows support. Hit the thumbs up and all that. We already talked about that. D cool, man. Yeah. So who said that we should trade somebody said we should trade my man Sims. So there goes Kolek again, bringing the ball up the court. Kolek is definitely slow, man. He gets that ball, it doesn't really come up the court fast, you know? Kind of reminds me of Mark Jackson in that way. Here he comes again, a lot of contact. A lot of contact kind of put the defense asleep, and then somehow he's at the rim scoring on the opposite side with the left hand. You know what I'm saying? But he's very slow, always making contact. He always makes contact constantly. So here he goes again. The Wizards are just trying to get threes, drive and kick with the boring ass offense. Here goes another drive, kick, drive, kick, drive, kick. Knicks defense there, Ariel. He's gonna get called for a foul. There goes Champagne. So Champagne, I keep mentioning him, but I remember watching him through St. John's, and he's a good player. I think that's the same Champagne that was on the San Antonio. Is that the same guy? Because there's two Champagnes. There's brothers, the Champagne boys. They're there's two of them in the NBA right now. So I don't know if it's the same kids. I mean, I don't know if it's the same kid. Yeah, Kolek is playing pretty good. Let me take a look at the stats there. So I'll just put the stats on the screen in the meantime here. So this is the actual stats here for the game, so you guys could take a look at there. OG again, quiet. Josh Hart quiet offensively, but I thought he gave you a good 24 minutes. Brunson, Bridges actually came along. He tried to bring some energy and stuff. And the game is over basically as I'm talking. It's like 6 seconds left in this game, so the game's basically over here. So like I said, Karl Anthony Towns has started the game for the Knicks 25 and 12, a very high finesse game that he had today. 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. So just take a look at that stat sheet there. 25, 12, 2, 1, and 2. I think those are going to be his stats for the season. I think that Karl Anthony Towns is probably going to average about 24 points, 24, 25 points per game. He's going to get double figures in rebounds, 2 assists, maybe more assists than that. 1 steal and 2 blocks, just about 2 blocks this year. I think those are basically going to be his stats for this year. As far as Mikal Bridges has 16, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. I think that's basically going to be his stat line also for the season. Brunson is going to be on his Brunson shit, 23 points. He's got to figure out when to pass though, because you can't go through like long stretches with you're just playing 1-on-1. 2-on-2 with Karl Anthony Towns. You got to get the rest of your teammates involved, and the person that's in charge of that is the point guard. So the point guard has to realize that, listen, Mikal Bridges needs the ball right now. Let me give him the ball. Or Karl Anthony Towns has got to go and let's feed the beast. That type of stuff, man. So little things like that, Brunson has to figure that out. So Brunson is capable of doing that, but up until this point, he's been asked to do a lot of the scoring. So we're going to have to see how that works. As far as everybody else, I thought Cameron Payne had a fantastic game. So between him and Tyler Kolek, those guys coming off the bench, we're pretty much set. But then you add Deuce to the team. So Deuce, when he comes out there, he's going to contribute also. So the last game, Deuce had 22 points. Is he going to average 22 points for the season? Probably not. But I could see Deuce McBride averaging double figures if he gets the minutes. You know what I'm saying? So who do you sit between Cam, Deuce, and Tyler Kolek? Let's be realistic here. Because Cameron Payne is playing well. He's playing very well. He's not playing to the point, oh, man, no. Tyler Kolek's better than him. It's not accurate. I think Cameron Payne's been playing a good point guard also. So between Cameron Payne and Tyler Kolek, you can't bench a good player. You have to play these guys. So Shamet, last game he played pretty good. This game a little quiet, but he still played good. Ariel for the he had credited for 3 steals, 4 rebounds, 7 points in 16 minutes. The last game Sims had 10 rebounds. So between those 2 guys, I wouldn't care too much what Tom Thibodeau does. I think Ariel might actually have the inside track there, man. He's just so active. I believe I just like what he's bringing to the table more than Sims. But if he chooses to play Sims, I won't be mad though. Chum is probably not going to be with the team. TJ Warren, even though he has the skill and stuff like that, even Chuma has skills too. So I don't think TJ Warren is going to be with the team when the season starts. We'll see. It's interesting. Jacob Toppin is probably going to be in the G League. Then you got other guys too. You want to talk about Moses Brown? Moses Brown deserves to be in the mix also. But if we got Ariel and he's playing good and Sims is playing good too, then how do you find a spot for Moses? So they said Moses has a stipulation in his contract that he'll be part of the G League team regardless. So that's what Moses Brown is about. Pacome Diate, he's only 18, but we're gonna eventually see him too, more than likely in the G League more than anything. The other two guys are just going to be out for a long time. Kevin McCullough, we probably will never see him, and Mitchell Robinson, we probably never see him either. Hopefully not, because we have adequate replacements for Mitchell Robinson. I think, even Moses Brown. Moses Brown hasn't stuck with a team yet, but from the little thing that I see him play in the NBA, he's NBA ready. He could play in the NBA if somebody give him a chance. Moses Brown hasn't had a guaranteed contract yet, but I think if Moses Brown was to get a guaranteed contract from a team, I think that he would stick. I think he would stick on the team. He's good enough to stick and be a backup center at least in the NBA. He's not a bum. So I mean, all these problems are good problems to have, man. So the thing is, what are we gonna do here? So far, I'm not impressed by OG at all. I think OG he's gonna have to figure it out. But not for nothing, you look at the OG stats here. OG for his career, he's been averaging around 14 points per game. For his career. Let's see this. Yeah, his freaking stats here. So I know you hear me clicking. I'm clicking away and the damn thing isn't working. But for the most part, he's been basically averaging this 14 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. That's what he's been doing his entire career. So if he can do that, for the money that he's given, it's not really worth it. But if OG can give us 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists with 2 steals, and good 3-point shooting, then that's fine. You just live with that. You take a look at Mikal Bridges. Recently, Mikal Bridges has been scoring a lot, especially on the bad team that he was on, which is the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at his career stats, last year he averaged 19, but for the most part of his career, he's been averaging basically like 14 points per game. I'm trying to get this over here, but it's not cooperating with me. Yeah, so this is not working properly. This is not my fault. This is Yahoo Sports. But he's being given you basically 14 points per game, also 14, 15 points per game. So Mikal Bridges can do the same thing. If they both can give you 14 points per game as a starter, next to the top heavy Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson, then we should be fine. Josh Hart, I don't anticipate him getting double figures, but if he did, that would be nice. But then you got guys like Cameron Payne. I think he's capable of getting double figures because he's has done that in his career. Gotten double figures a few times as a player. Who else? Just the other guys that I mentioned. All these guys are capable, man. So it's gonna really interesting. Definitely very interesting. So the next game, I already saw Shamet play. I think Shamet's good. But if TJ Warren has a shot to make the team, I would like to see him play extended minutes. Just to see what we have. And then it's up to the front office, it's up to the coaching staff, it's up to these guys to figure out who actually belongs here. And then as far as rotations, hey man, I hate to be Tom Thibodeau, but Tom Thibodeau has his work cut out for him, but he also gets paid millions. Right now, I'm not going to tell you who I want to start, who I want to be in the rotation, but I just mentioned quite a few players that deserve it right now. Of course, the starters, they all deserve to play. Cameron Payne deserves to play. Precious deserves to play. Landry deserves to play. Kolek deserves to play. I think Ariel Hakporti deserves to play. I think Jericho Sims deserves to play too. And then you got some other guys in the mix that I don't know if they belong on the team or what, but we got quite a few guys that deserve to play. And it's Tom Thibodeau's job. He gets paid the big bucks to figure that out. So we'll see, man. Knicks are 2-2. Yeah, only 26 likes, man. It is what it is. There's a high replay gang on this channel. That I appreciate. So people come in just to see what I'm saying on the replay. So I definitely appreciate guys that do that. But definitely thumbs up. It's just like putting a quarter in a machine, man. What I'm saying? Put the quarter in the meter. You don't have to do super chats, even though I appreciate those. You don't got to do super chats, nothing else like that. If anybody wants to contribute, just doing a like is the best thing that you can do, man. So anyway, shout out to Jack City. So Jack City in the place, 23-point win. Okay. So I mean, it's not really so impressive. The how much we won by and stuff. We just took care of business. The Washington Wizards are trash. They'll be a little bit better when the season starts once they get the rotation, but they basically gonna play like this. They're just a drive and kick team. They have nothing else going for them. It is what it is, man. Let's go Liberty. Let's go Mets. I think the Mets won tonight, right? Let's take a look at what Yahoo is saying here. Let's look at some other teams here. MLB. Let's see what the Mets did. The Yankees right now are up 3-2 against KC. And the Mets did win. The Mets won 4-1. So they hit a grand slam today, if I'm not mistaken. So they won 4-1. So that's a good look for the Mets there. So did the Mets advance? Did the Mets advance? I'm not sure if they advanced. Did they advance, guys? Game 4 of the NLDS. So I don't know if they advanced. Yes, they did. They won the series. Okay, so that's great. Mets win the series 3-1. So we go on to the next round. The New York team goes to the next round. So that's great. As far as the Yankees, man, the Yankees have to take care of business, man. Yankees have not been playing the way they should play. So I'm going to take a look at them to see what's going on with them. I don't see I don't know who's up or what right now. I haven't really been locked in. But the Yankees are up, so that's all you need to know. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for always giving the Hard Knicks podcast a shot. For anybody that saw me yesterday, in walking around with my family and stuff like that, just say what up, man. If you see me out there, just say what up. I might come across a little bit rough or whatever you might think first impressions. But if you know the channel, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I thought about bringing some stuff with me, but I didn't want to bring a bunch of stuff with me and don't end up giving it away. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we'll talk more later, guys, man. We got some, shenanigans coming this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as opening night, but we'll figure that out. For those that are going to the game, enjoy it. But I'm trying to get a group of people together that won't be going to the game for whatever reason, and we can get together and actually have some fun. I actually want to do something outside of Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Something other than Manhattan. But game 1 will be nice. If we do win, then we can join the shenanigans outside of the Garden too. You know what I'm saying? Just to have some fun out there. But anyway, we'll see what happens, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to everybody. I see Frank Life Sports just popped in. Everybody hit the thumbs up. What's my guy? Joe Long here. I think Joe Long likes to fuck with me. So Joe Long, he's okay. I'll give you some thumbs up. Right now, I got a little bit of lag here. I think because I got too many freaking windows open. So let me get this out of here. Got too many windows open. Faith Fly Sports in the place. Yeah, just trying to show some love. But I hope I don't have any lag there. I see some people saying great show. Geraldine saying great show. Crisco saying a great show. Definitely appreciate you guys. But anyway, you guys are the star of the show. Thank you for tuning in. It's the Hard Knicks podcast. 4 fingers to the forehead, tuck of the thumb. Salute. And you'll see me tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, what time is it now? Am I going to the gym? Let's see. One thing here. 10 o'clock. It's kind of too late. I don't know if I'm going to go to the gym. We'll see. But anyway, I'll check you guys later. Ebro out. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.